praise to the Most High. We getting this motion. Got this motion, man. He's coming through.
Test.
Gotta bling it. Look at the diamonds busting. God, they dancing. Especially off these lights.
Test.
That's how you know.
Test. Hello, how are you doing today? This is Danny Lopes.
That's mercy. I already know. That's how you know it's true. That's mercy.
Hello, and welcome to another episode.
Anything that busts like that.
Oh, look at that shit for like 2 months. I'm like, I gotta get that shit, bro.
How you get that shit? Can't pass it up. Hell, man, d.Lo house don't even got no Wi-Fi. God damn. What the hell? That nigga gotta get the Wi-Fi.
Yo, we're live, y'all.
Alrighty. Yo. Welcome to another fully energized episode of the d.Lo Flow. We're here at 1640 North Cahuenga, deep in the jungle. Clinic Wednesdays outside at the Techno Night Market. We're here with two special guests. I'm going to let them introduce themselves so that you guys can embrace and understand who I'm in the presence of today. You guys, let's go. Let the world have it. Introduce yourselves. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. We outside, y'all. My name is Jockey GT. We d.Lo Flow at the Jungle in Hollywood, rocking out, man. We just opened up. Got the vendors getting it going, man. My name is Jockey GT once again. You know, representing Thread Haus. You know, representing Backwood. Shout out to Soul Folks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Manny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, praise God, man. We rocking out. I'm with my bros, Highbeam Supreme. Man, we stepped over here with the
Let's
love
go,
and the energy,
Supreme.
you know, through whatever obstacle we came through, you know what I'm saying, and made sure we made it happen. And we're going to give them what they love, man. Yeah, be outside, man. Yep, I'm a producer. I make music. Yeah, let's get it going, though.
What's up, Supreme?
Yeah, this Highbeam Supreme. I'm a fashion designer. You know, I'm a barber. I'm a fashion designer. I'm a barber. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm also partnership with Thread Haus. I'm also partnership with Backwood. I'm also partnership with Soul Folks,
Let's
Salvation Army.
Tons of community. You're
Actively Black. Neighbor Skate Shop. You feel me? Right
Shout out
now,
Neighbor Skate Shop.
Right now, I'm just in the how would you say it? Within the time of this creation, and all I'm here to do is just keep creating, keep producing, and in collaboration. Like, so, you know, just stay tuned. I'm Highbeam Supreme. Keep watching us. And thank you to my brother d.Lo for giving us the opportunity.
Let's
Shout
go.
out to my brother Jockey. And, you know, Backwoods, you know, keep tuning in. Feel me? Let's go. We at the Jungle, too, in Hollywood. Shouts out to the Jungle. Feel me?
This is your first time here at the Jungle, right?
Yeah, this is my first time. I appreciate it, too, brother. I appreciate
Yeah,
the
that's what's
opportunity.
up. The guys came out early. They helped us set up. We're surrounded by some amazing souls, some really brilliant artists that are sharing their heart, their creative side. There's tons of different vendors here selling really cool, unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. And I'm d.Lo. I'm your host. This is the d.Lo Flow. It's an unscripted, raw show where we give anybody and anyone, I guess, a place to sit, talk. What do they have?
So dope.
Bring the subjects, join the subjects that are already on the panel. And I met these gentlemen already. You know, it's been like almost a month, right? About
a month, man.
We went back. We met through Thread Haus.
Yeah.
You guys know
At the
Manny.
Backwood
event
event.
where Backwoods gifted and donated $20,000.
Shout out Backwoods.
Shouts out Manny Jackson. Thread Haus.
Yep. And from there we kind of clicked. We had a good time. We met again at the DIY that's happening at the Renegade Room at the last Wednesday. Are we doing? I mean, not the last Wednesday, the last Saturday. I think Manny's trying to say, but once a month DIY at the Renegade Room. It's a hub where the community brings different types of tools and projects that aren't necessarily available to everybody, and allows you to experience something with the community. Like there's silk screening, heat transfers. We're gonna get sewing machines, and we got the podcast going. We got community leaders like these gentlemen right here, Highbeam, and you were just the recent winner of a contest that both of you guys were in. You're wearing the shirt right now. Backwoods representing.
Shout out Backwoods.
And there you go, right there, Backwoods. And Highbeam, he brought the piece. I know that.
Hey, show your piece, Highbeam.
grab
Show your
the written
piece.
piece.
Yeah, he's gonna go grab that.
Man,
We're here all night. We're gonna go strong till 1 in the morning. We're just kicking it off. I got my first drink.
Shout out to the jungle, man. Pull up, man.
Pull
You know
up
what I'm saying?
to the
Support,
jungle.
Pull up, man. We right here. Pull up.
We in the thick of Hollywood right here.
You know what I'm saying? Where the vibes is real.
You know,
the
we're like
energy.
a hop skip away from Hollywood and Vine, Hollywood Highland. You can find us in between.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the winner right
That's
there.
the winner piece. Shout out my bro Highbeam Supreme.
I like that denim, like the swatches of denim.
Shout out Backwoods.
Shout out to Backwoods. Interesting story, man. Me and Backwoods go back to like when I was like 15 years old. So let's do the math. And I was in Bahamas, and Backwoods was just like the thing. They had like these other guys too. I think they were like Red Dots or something. And it was another rap. It was another, But the Backwoods hit, and I just kind of like, it's just been a brand that's been around for some reason in my life so early on, right? Any brand could be like
Classic brand.
yeah, like I picked up, Phillies. I was smoking Phillies, and then when I came out here to the West Coast, it was like Swisher Sweets. My dog's name is Swishy because I used to smoke mad Swisher Sweets. Like,
wow.
this is like going 17, 18 years ago now. I've had Swishy for a really long time. I found her outside of Motel 6 when I was couch surfing. I was hopping around Hollywood, and I was finding places to stay. And I was house sitting for this one person, dog sitting. And when I went out at 3 in the morning, I found my dog that's now mine for 17, 18 years. It's really interesting. I keep thinking about her. She's getting old. I got her a new bed. I took her to the spa today, Supreme. I took my bitch to the fucking spa today, bro. She got her nails done. And she like a French poodle, bro.
You wild and be.
You know,
You wild.
I'm so good to my girls, bro.
You wild. You just say he took his bitch
I did.
on a date.
She even got those anal glands clean. You know, Swishy. Her full name, Fluffer Puff Swisher Nut. Y'all could follow her at the Swishy. You know how to do it.
Yeah, no, but it's going
Yo,
up.
you
though.
guys, real quick.
The jungle
All
going up right now.
Yeah, jungle's just warming up.
Yeah, I
Wait
see it,
until
I
this
see
starts
it.
blowing up.
I see it.
You know,
I see it.
we already know it's gonna be a good night when we got this area instead of a big black curtain right here. We have it opened up. we like it when
Hey, what's up,
when
man?
the staff is involved. You know, kind of smiling. You know. But when this is opened up, the elbow, that's when we know we're gonna get some like people in today.
Oh yeah, it's motion up in here, man. They
I see
vibing,
it.
bro. Like everybody coming through smiling, you know what I'm saying? Checking out the scene,
Yeah,
supporting the
I see
vendors,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got here early. We got to like brush elbows with other producers and stuff, right? You guys got some contacts already.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we
everybody
connected.
got that, you know?
Yeah,
They got that
networking. We
fashion on
network,
right
man.
now.
The
That
energy
drip.
connect.
Well, that's what's up,
Yeah.
and that's what's going on right here. I mean, you guys, if I flip the camera,
Yeah.
season 3, I'm gonna get those meta glasses,
Yep.
right? I'm gonna be able to click a button, hopefully, and then boom, switch to my fucking view, so everybody at home can see what I'm looking at, and
Man,
it's
the
it's
aesthetic.
community coming
The
together. It's cool vibes, and I got my mezcal tequila,
Hell yeah.
and we're vibing here. How can we find you guys on social media real quick? Like, what's going on in your careers?
Oh, word.
What are you passionate about? Let's see, where do we start? All right, what's going on in your career? What are you passionate about right now?
Whoa.
And how can people find you on that social media?
Oh yeah, man. You can find me on Instagram at JAHKI.GT. Jockey GT is my name. And yeah, man, I make music. I'm passionate about music, and just giving people love and inspiration, upliftment. You know, I was born and raised in a record shop, you know, over in Long Beach called VIP Records. So I was inspired by all kind of music, you know,
Wow.
oldies and all kind of vinyls and stuff.
Wow,
That
I'm
inspired
intrigued
me
right
to
now. And
make
now
music,
I see the
you know?
movie of you. And
you know,
wow.
that's just like, you know, the scratching the surface, you know. But yeah,
so like
it's a lot to
records,
it.
right?
Yeah,
Records.
VIP Records. They still open to this day on PCH. You know, you can check them out in Long Beach. Yeah, VIP Records. You
Let's
can check
go.
them out. Shout out VIP Records. Shout out Kevin Anderson Jr., my whole family. Yep, one love. Yeah, man, and I
Wow.
love music, man. You know, jazz, oldies, house, rock. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. Shout out to Sade. You know what I'm saying?
Sade is one of my
Ooh,
favorite
real,
artists
You know,
in
all
the
kind
whole
of-
wide world. We were talking earlier because you're a Cancer. My mom's a Cancer. And Sade, my mom born and raised in Newark.
Yeah.
We were also talking about that from Jersey, East Coast. I've been out here 20 years, West Coast, LA. I'm an Angelino.
Word.
But I always thought that my mom, like even my younger mom, I see her in the photos, she's very Sade, bro.
Wow.
And like the passion that I saw come from my mom, like how she loved my father, how she loved
deep.
her family, like Sade's like music just always spoke to me. Like, you know, my
Yeah.
mom's passed, and like I put on anything for Sade, and I'm just like, boom. That's like my mom, like putting on Sade while she's cleaning the house on that Saturday or Sunday, and like singing it. You know, like as a white woman, still, but connecting, and like me being like influenced. And like really like having that in my life was amazing, and like to have that artist. So that's amazing that you say that. Sade, wow. They
Yeah,
don't-
man. But you know,
Wow.
just the different ranges and vibrations and the different you know, spectrums of music, you know, that you have that you can inspire you to create, you know, just within the different genres, man, and it's beautiful. But yeah, I make beats, I engineer.
Yeah,
I
you were out
record.
here with your computer making beats and like editing some new track.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us about that new track. How about that?
Oh yeah, I recorded a new song at Neighbor Skate Shop. Shout out Neighbor Skate Shop. Shout out Trey, Cleon. You know, shout out Steven. Shout out Kai, the whole team. You know what I'm saying? The skate team. Yeah, I recorded a song at Neighbor Skate Shop, and it was very inspirational because it was very genuine in the moment, passionate energy. And you know, we probably should have tonight, man. But you know, it's a lot of new stuff coming soon, man. I don't want to spill the beans, you know, but it's a lot of dope stuff coming soon. You know, from
It's great to be in the
EDM
moment,
to
though.
everything, you know. So yeah,
I shared a song with you guys. I was a little vulnerable earlier, you guys, before the show. I shared a new track completely raw, not
that
even
was fire,
not
bro.
even
That was
edited
fire.
once.
Like I heard that.
Yeah, there was a lot of passion into that.
That song was
I went
fire,
to go
bro.
see OMD at the Greek Theater, and it was amazing. These guys are in their 70s. They're still performing. They're going on stage. They're rocking out to like, you know, I don't know how many thousands of people out there. And it goes to show like you think like life's over and you're like, you know, 30s and you're like, oh, I haven't done anything. You get hard on yourself. You don't slip. You know, I'm in my 40s. And I see these gentlemen in their 70s. They're still doing it. They're performing. They're sweating. They're dancing. They're rocking around on stage. They're actually making jokes about how they had to cancel their show last year because the guy needed a new knee. And the guy has a new titanium knee now, and he's like jumping around stage. He's like 70-something. And wow, I mean, you can still you can get started. You know, like if you're acting, if you're pursuing a new career and you want to go be a doctor or you want to go back to school, it's never too late to do anything. So like whatever you're dreaming, whatever you're like motivated to do, focus on that. Find a way to
Real
like
talk.
find a way to like bring that into your reality and make it happen.
Focus up. Get right.
Yeah.
real though.
Now it's Supreme's
Anything is
turn.
possible.
Let's go, Supreme. Let's go.
yeah.
Just drop the beans.
All right,
let us
man.
know what's
Let 'em know,
going
let 'em
on.
know.
What's the socials?
All right,
Let's go.
This Highbeam Supreme. You can follow me on Instagram at Highbeam Supreme, and that's HIGHBEAM SUPREME. And yeah, so basically, like I said earlier, I'm a fashion designer. I do a lot of upcycling, and basically, you know, as far as that, I'm a big part of the community of Leimert Park. That's the Crenshaw district. And my background right now, I grew up you could say I grew up around music. You know, one of my uncles is Bob Marley, and my dad is from the Wailing Souls. The first reggae group signed to Sony Records. And besides that, I got a studio out here, Jamrock Records. It's in West Hollywood. Also, I got a event space called the Thunderdome. Besides that, I'm partnership, like I said, with Soul Folks, partnership with Thread Haus, and partnership with Neighbors Skate Shop. And basically, me and my brother Jackie, we just been running it up, man. Day by day, moment by moment. Just getting closer and closer to the bag. Every day we stay at it. This the behind the scenes. This whole time through my rising, I've been outside, and I'm not giving up, like day by day, having to find somewhere to stay every day, bro. Like I'm going through the trials and tribulations, and I'm not giving up. I probably might look good on camera, but that's just because I know how to present myself.
You got these nice tight braids.
Thank you, bro. Shouts out to my hairstylist, Egypt. Hieroglyphics. You can follow her on Instagram at Egypt. You feel me?
Yeah, let's go, Egypt.
Thank you. But
That's
yeah, man.
up.
Like I said, man.
Life is real, huh?
Yeah, it's real, bro.
And
It's real.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
Real.
I'm not being no sucker or like just trying to buy likes or nothing like that. This is my real life right now. I'm going through a little struggle, but I'm still pushing through it.
Real.
And God is gonna make things happen. Already, all day today, I've been closing deals all day.
There you go.
Closed the Salvation
That's
Army
what I
deal
want.
today.
That's what I want to hear.
You feel me? I got the sponsorship with Salvation Army too, so I closed that deal.
Congratulations.
Feel me?
Let's go.
Got a roof over my head too. Closed that deal. It's other
Let's go.
big things transitioning right now, and then I just closed this deal with d.Lo. You already know.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, we doing a segment,
Yeah,
huh?
man. Like,
What's
come
the
on,
segment
bro.
called?
Oh, buying back the block. Buying back the block.
Oh,
Feel
we
me?
buying back the block.
Buying back the block. So stay tuned. We ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on going.
I'm
each
gonna
day.
find out a way where I can use the blockchain
All
to
right.
really help us prosper with buying back the block.
Yes.
And we can actually, every time we do it, maybe we can sell the original video clip as an NFT or
Yes.
something, put it on the blockchain.
Yes.
And the money that we get from that auction of that video clip
Yes.
will be for buying back the block.
Yes.
We
That
could
would
put
be
that
dope.
we could
That
put
would
that
be dope.
money back into like either our creative projects or community projects.
Yes,
for
yes,
sure.
yes. And that's where I want to go. I
Let's
want to give
go.
the younger generation, like, don't give up on yourself. See, my
Yeah.
strategy right now of what I would really want to do is I want to have a space where all the creators could go and they could create, and they don't really have to worry about paying rent or nothing like that. All you have to do is produce the stuff that you produce, and you make your money off of that, and you pay us through that.
Yeah.
So you feel me? That's how you pay your way. And that way, at the end of the day, if you take people out of survival mode, they not going like, you feel me?
Yeah,
they gonna
they're
find
like-
a way how to get out of it. You feel me? They gonna keep on pushing, keep on striving, and they ain't gonna stop until they get to the top, brother. You feel
Yeah.
me? That's
And,
all it is, bro. You gotta get out of survival mode.
Opportunity has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I've been getting a lot of opportunity. I've lost a lot of opportunity. I've faulted on showing up to some opportunity.
Yes.
And I've straight up said, no, this fucking opportunity is not for me. I'm not even vibing with y'all.
Yes.
You know,
I feel
move
you.
on, next
I feel
one.
you.
But I think that as long as you're showing up,
Yes. That's
you're
the-
consistent, because it doesn't matter who's helping you, right?
Yes.
Like, opportunity can come. If you're not ready, right? Like,
You gonna miss
I think
out.
I've heard y'all say it, and I said it a lot. I don't know who it was, but you gotta stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Right.
Yeah.
All
I
the
said
time.
that. I said
Real.
that.
You know, that was like my mantra
get
for
prepared. You
years
gotta
out
get
here
prepared.
in LA.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You never know. That moment that moment that you're waiting for is actually happening right now.
Right
You
now,
can actually
yes.
make it happen.
Oh yeah, in the present. It's always in the
You
present.
know, like, if we're living our dream right now.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's true.
You
No, that's
know,
true.
to be in Hollywood, carefree. We came in early.
Yes.
You know, like, we're vibing out. We have our own show. We don't have to answer to no directors, no producers, no
That's
nothing.
true.
You know, we're vibing out. We can invite this gentleman. We have another set of headphones. You want to come on?
Yeah.
Come on over there. Yeah, let's shift over. Yeah, come over there and sit down now. There you go.
Yeah.
Pass this down. And give that one to him, and you can just jump on this one.
What's up, Jungle Hollywood?
What's up? How you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's good to
Thanks.
be in LA tonight.
Thanks for joining us. We were just talking about how this is a platform where anyone can sit down, so we're glad that you did. You took the opportunity. What's going on? I'm d.Lo. I'm the host. And what's your name?
My name is Lee Hawkins.
Lee Hawkins. Welcome to the table.
Good to see you.
Yes.
I'm here from New York City.
Yes.
Welcome.
Sir.
I'm from Jersey.
New York.
Oh, what part?
I'm 10 minutes out of Newark.
Okay, because they always ask, what exit,
138.
right? Exit 138 in the house.
Yeah. I knew you were
for
coming
sure,
with
you
that
know for
one.
sure.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah.
That's cool. So what brings you to LA right now?
I was a keynote speaker for the USC Center for Health Journalism Fellowship, which I did in 2018, and I came here and gave a keynote speech about my new book, I Am Nobody's Slave, How Uncovering My Family's History Set Me Free on HarperCollins. It was Oprah's daily Black History Month pick. It's got 2-star reviews from Kirkus.
Wow. Congratulations.
yeah.
Library Journal.
Let's go.
It's
Thanks
about
for
the
sitting down.
intergenerational effect of slavery, Jim Crow, and the migration and integration on Black American families in America as a whole. Because Jim Crow is thought of as segregation, but when I did a 400-year investigation into my family, I realized that it actually was apartheid and a crime against humanity, where many people were killed, and it just shows the resilience and the power of Black Americans in this country.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Dang, congratulations on that. Congratulations.
Thanks,
on
man.
that.
So
That's
y'all
awesome,
have
bro.
I'm
It's powerful.
I'm big with the podcast.
Yeah, you kind of got me
Yeah.
quiet. And usually I always know what to
No,
say.
I really
mean,
want to support. I love that you're here.
Yeah.
Brothers doing your thing, because a lot of people are talking a lot but saying nothing.
Right.
And right now in this world that we're in, it feels like people have gone into a hole and have felt hopeless and like victims.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We've never really been victims.
Right.
That's true.
I mean, we've been victimized, but
Right.
a victimhood is an identity.
Right.
So whatever you don't agree with the politics of what's going on right now, is that the time to throw in the towel, or is that the time to get more fierce?
Right.
Get
we
more
got-
fierce.
We need to
Get more
buckle
fierce.
down.
Get
Yeah.
more fierce.
So, for me, I'm not a partisan person, so I don't, I think both parties are racist in their own way.
Yes.
And, there's a lot of things that I've seen now that I know more about the history of all of the things. I was a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize in 2022. And that was for the Tulsa Massacre, writing about the Tulsa Massacre of 1921. So, I haven't seen a lot of awareness about a lot of the things that have happened, not just Black Americans, but also Holocaust survivors, Japanese incarceration, Armenian genocide. There are a lot of different people in this country whose families have gone through a lot of different things. And I wish, you guys look like you might be into music. Are you into music?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So I wish that we could get back to a place where we're actually able to address a lot of the different real problems and real opportunities in the music. And I think that a lot of the music today has programmed us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Sure. Especially
Absolutely.
when it's controlled by a specific few and all the big labels anyway that's reaching the masses. That's why I feel like
The
now
agenda.
we're arriving into like a renaissance period. This is something that I feel like I'm feeling with you guys, where this underground independent artist has a voice more than ever without it being filtered by a studio or a production company. We were just
Absolutely.
talking before you sat down. I was like, this is our show. We can talk about whatever. We have no one telling us what to do.
I want to
no
talk to you
structure.
about that.
And I think that's the thing is like we need change, and we're all about change. We were just we're about like community and working with the community and pushing and celebrating, coming together to actually create change. So that when you sat down, You're our very first pop-up guest, so that was a really cool pop-up
Hey,
guest.
man, you know, this is the way you do
Wow.
it. You talked about community. The beloved community is that's if you look at any significant movement,
Yeah.
it has always been, at least here in this country, when I talk in the context, because most of my work is centered here.
Yeah.
It's always been collaboration between empowered people coming together to empower themselves, you know. And even in music, you know, it's like, remember the ASAP
Yeah.
dudes? I mean, that was a collective,
Yeah.
you know. You're always better as a group than one person.
Right.
That's true. That's one of my
true.
favorite groups.
Likewise.
ASAP Mob.
Man, ASAP, man, they had the blueprint for how they came together and how they moved as a unit and, you know, brought different talents and forces together
Right.
to bring, you know, prosperity within a situation, you know.
Right. Now, let me ask y'all some questions. Where are you from?
I'm born and raised in Long Beach. I've been living in Lamar Park for the past 13 years. You know, I'm Los Angeles. Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
I'm from Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay, brother. Okay. How about you?
I'm originally from New Jersey, but I live here in Hollywood now, 20 years.
What made you take the move, man?
From New Jersey out here, I think like the promise of palm trees, roller skates on the beach, and I started a film career when I was younger in New Jersey and New York. I was doing like lots of independent horror films
Oh, wow.
out
okay.
there. I went to New York Film Academy after when I got finished with high school. And I thought it was just sort of like that was the next step was, okay, you did 4 movies here. They're selling on like, you know, VHS and DVD, Virgin Megastores, Tower Records when that was still a thing. And I came out here to pursue, you know, more movies, bigger movies. And that's where I've been. I've just been kind of like sitting on getting the agent out here. I got an agent. I was really successful with commercials out here,
Okay.
but no films. So I kind of was doing like short films, but was really successful at commercials and seeing really good paychecks from these commercials that was really nothing.
Residuals.
I was just showing up. Yeah, you just need to show up. That's what I was telling the guys. Like, you just need to show up. Sometimes like people just want you.
Right.
And as long as you could be you, and they're seen sometimes, especially in like, you know, commercial business where they're like, we just want you to be exactly who you are. In our scene selling this product and action,
Right.
you know, and if you could do that, you could get paid and you could get those residuals. And once I
that
saw
was.
residuals that I wasn't seeing from doing independent films, at that point I wasn't
True,
union.
true.
Now I'm union, so now I'm like, you know, in SAG, and you know, I have like, you know, people that are like take care of me and, you know, make sure like I get paid.
yeah.
I get checks for like everything, like even little tiny, like as long as my face is shown, I'm getting like, you know, something
That's
from
good.
Netflix. I get something from Disney. I get something. I'm like, yeah. I was like, they're paying me, even if it's
That's
like
good.
$6
That's
a
good.
month.
Well,
I'm
you
getting
know.
my $6.
Hustling back. You know, a lot of people hustle backwards because they don't understand the concept of having your money work for you, you know, passive income.
Yeah.
And once you understand that business model, I mean, that's why when you look at the different artists in music even, that's why early on you saw so many different lawyers putting their kids down as writing a song for Little Richard or B.B. King or whatever, because well,
They're
B.B. was
forever gonna
actually pretty
just
good with
collect on
about
some
his business, but
royalties.
different, right? Because the whole idea of wealth is not about the money that you're making when you have to be there. It's the money that you're making passively.
Down the line.
Right. So that's great that you were doing that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and I guess that's in the music industry, that's what publishing is all about too. You know, when you look at the
Right.
people we like that haven't done so well and they're mad that they didn't own their publishing.
That's true.
That's what it's all about.
That's true.
So man, you must have, so why did you come here from Kingston?
Oh, basically, my mom had passed away. After she passed away,
God
you know,
bless you, brother.
that was one of her dying wishes, so we could have a better opportunity, a better life, you know. So far since I've been up here, right now my brother, he got this studio. It's called Jamrock Records. It's in West Hollywood, and then he also got a Thunderdome. It's an event space. It's 5,000 square feet, And right now, what I'm doing is I'm partnership with Soul Folks, Thread Haus, Salvation Army, Neighbor Skate Shop. What else? There's a couple other Backwood. There's a couple other bigger brands right now, and I'm designing for them. And basically,
show them the shirt. Let's show them the shirt. Yeah,
show me, man. Don't be shy, man.
Supreme just won the contest that we had this weekend downtown at the Renegade Room.
Whoa!
For this design,
fire.
Whoa!
And it's all upcycled with materials that were going to go into the landfill. They're rescued, redesigned.
Also, that's what you were saying, the Salvation Army. Okay, now I get it.
They're gonna be able to give me materials to patch up my work. So you feel me? So
Yeah.
I got that deal with them, so I don't have to worry about supplies and stuff like that. For the upcycling that I do.
It's really good. Shout out to Bianca, a Salvation Army. She's always looking out.
Shout out to Bianca.
Yeah, she's legit.
She's very radical. Very, 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 very radical.
Hey, since everybody can't really see what I just saw, I think it's important for me for me to say how impressive this is. Do you have like a website or something where people can actually see this image? Huh? Well, come on, right here.
He's got the Instagram.
Got my Instagram. You can follow me, like I said earlier, at Highbeam Supreme, HIGHBEAMSUPREME. Highbeam Supreme at Instagram.
Okay, and I'm gonna let y'all get back to your conversation. I didn't mean to come and hijack it.
Nah, that's the flow.
I'm gonna tell you my information.
Conversation was good.
My information is LeeHawkinsJr.com. If you're anybody who grew up in a family where your ancestors or your grandparents or parents are 60 years or older, right? Then that means if they grew up in the South, they were they're black American, they were Jim Crow apartheid survivors. Because if you think about, I call myself a first generation American.
Yes.
Because my family has been here since the 1600s, but I'm the first part of the first generation of my family to be born equal to a white person.
Yes.
And so we have to understand that there are 8 million survivors of people who went through Jim Crow apartheid in America, and those are the people who led the civil rights movement. So if you are part of a marginalized or minoritized group, Hispanic, Asian, whatever it may be, a woman, LGBTQ, whatever you call it, we still have to look back to the people who led the movement to get the Civil Rights Act passed. And those were the survivors of, those are the people who today are the survivors of Jim Crow apartheid. And what I do is I look at how that period in American history, which was 100 years, we had 12 generations of people who lived through enslavement, and then 5 generations of people who lived through Jim Crow, and we've had 3 generations of people who are integration generation. And how did that affect the family? In my case, my father's father was murdered. Both of my grandparents' fathers were murdered when my grandparents were 5 and 9 years old. And that really affected, the way that I was raised. Now, people would look at me and not see it. 19 years at the Wall Street Journal, doing a lot of good things. But they would look at me and say, oh, look at this guy, he's had it made. And yes, I have had it made in the sense that we are a resilient people. We have the beloved community, and we pulled ourselves through. But but that doesn't mean that we haven't endured hardship. And so a lot of the work that I'm doing right now is encouraging people to talk to their families about, the things that touch people in too tender of a place to discuss. Talk to your elders, I call it the future method, family unity through roots and experiences. And what we really want to do is just get families talking about this and processing the things that they've been through. When I was a kid, I got the belt. And
Likewise.
you know, and
I got the belt too. Damn.
yeah.
But those Portuguese parents were no different.
Oh yeah, well, you know, immigrant. You know, when you're an immigrant, you're trying to instill something in your children so that they can have a better opportunity than you did, and the way that this world works, particularly in the United States, but far beyond that as well, is that violence is the way to do it. And I know a lot of people who are still, you know, we can laugh about it, but I know a lot of people who are still really hurt about their, you know, how they were treated as children. You know what I'm saying?
That's that one
You know?
period that you can't get back too. Like you can continue being an adult, right? Have a bad year, but like you won't get like those years of when you were a child, you were dreaming and
Right.
you were wishing that you were getting a love that you weren't getting.
Right, and that's at the heart of a lot of the different people who are right now justice impacted. You know, a lot of it is, especially for men, like we really have to kind of get in touch with that child within ourselves and heal that and understand we didn't deserve, because children are really, when you really look at it, children are the most vulnerable in our society, but that they have the least protection. If you look at, for instance, I'm gonna hit you with something that you may not know, especially being from Jamaica. In 17 states in the United States, it's still legal to hit children with a wooden board 3 times in schools. So like educators can hit kids, and it's happening in like Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, the former slavery states. And I've done research and found that in certain schools in Mississippi, kids are beaten on average about 15 times a year. I found one student who was hit, one little boy who was hit 52 times in one school year. So a lot of my work is to raise awareness about the impact of violence, because you know, when we got whoopings, we made it, right? But the key was people think that, oh, it was about how much it hurt at the time. You know, oh, was it painful? Yeah, but it went away, right? But what it really is about is when you know you're about to get whooped and you're like, oh, I'm going to get whooped again. I'm scared, you know, and that kind of, that, you know.
Oh, no. My mom used to give me the countdown while she was holding a high heel. Forget the sandal. That's a high heel.
Right.
No, hell no. Don't start counting. Please don't start counting.
Right.
With that high heel. And that used to skip off the table, bounce and hit things. And me and my brother used to be running around the table. And it was like, oh, she's going to catch one of us. One of us is to always get up scared. And whoever she caught, let me tell you, it wasn't easy.
And that fight or flight, that whole thing where you get nerve, like you're running and all that. That's like getting jumped as an adult.
Oh, man.
Think about if you were getting jumped by 5 people like consistently once a month. You know what I'm saying? You would be messed up, right? Well, then why aren't children messed? Why don't we think that children aren't messed up when we do that?
Right.
So anyway, I didn't mean to take it. I probably took it off into some real
we love the
heavy
depth.
stuff.
We're deep here in the jungle every Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're glad that you join us.
Lee Hawkins, I want to say one last thing.
Yeah, please.
You young brothers are all, I'm proud of you. You know, especially,
Appreciate that.
you know, because right now you're using your artistic abilities
Yes.
and you're entrepreneurial.
Yes.
And we're about to go into a place in America right now. I'm going to tell you, you heard it here first, okay? We're about to see the transformation of the entire monetary system in America at a time when we're going to see 20 to 30% of the workforce displaced by artificial intelligence. And that doesn't have to be a negative thing, right?
No, we could keep talking
But
about
I
this
think
for the
when you're
next hour.
entrepreneurial and you're somebody who's willing to adapt, right, to the blockchain, to, you know, to all of these different things that are inevitable changes, you're going to blow up. When you're status quo, when you're somebody who's locked into the ivory tower, you know, it's probably going to be harder.
Yeah.
And I can just see the art, the creative.
Yeah, we're gonna buy the block, right? We were just talking about he created a video segment that he wants to do covering us.
Buying
and
back the block.
Buy back the block, and I was
Buying
like,
back the block.
buying back the block. Sorry, and that we should incorporate the blockchain and like do these little videos and maybe like offer them up as an auction, as an NFT, and have them on the blockchain itself.
Yeah.
I did a whole AI album. I'm a creative person. I did a whole AI album. I debuted it here at Jungle. It's called Crypto Bullshit.
This is
And
dope.
it's an album that I created in 2 days. You can scan this. It goes right to the Spotify. It's to promote my meme token called Bullshit. And it's a meme token that calls it as it is. It's 1,000% hype, you know, 0% utility. And what we do is we go after people that are just bullshitting. Life is bullshit. Politics are bullshit. People are lying to us. And we're like over it. So I created this album to promote the whole bullshit meme token. So like, yeah, we're here in the space. We actually work with NFC chips in our clothing. With Thread Haus as a collaboration. We got NFC chips that allow us to see the life of a garment, where it was created, who it was created by. We can actually update the information on an NFC chip. So like if we have future drops, you know, like and people scan the back of our shirts because it has an album cover on it, they'll get the new album.
Oh, that's dope.
It's really incredible, the technology, the community, and everything that we're a part of right now. We all feel blessed. That's why we came together today to just kind of like embrace it. And no matter what the situation, we've learned that we got to show up, right? Like, and that's the thing. You know, you never know what situation's going to change your life. We keep talking about that.
Man.
Yeah, and that was the last thing I'm going to say because I'm a little older than y'all. And I want you to know what you just said, how important it is. Consistency. Consistency.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All you
Let's
have to do, it doesn't mean you always have to know which direction you're going or what God has in store for you. But you also always have to be consistent.
Yep.
And when you are, you can count on 95% of people not showing up in the way you are.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah, you can't wait for those people to show up in
No.
order to keep going. That was how I started spinning my wheels, and I got stuck in cycles.
Right.
Was I always felt like this urge that I needed to bring all of my homies,
Yeah.
everyone that was around me with me.
Right.
And I would get tangled up in their BS
Right.
or their drama, or they're like, hey, no, like you're almost there, but like you really have to say no to me in order to move on to the next gate.
Right.
And that's so hard because I want to bring you with me. I want us to like prosper together, but then like you let go and you find another community, which I feel like I found with these gentlemen right here, that like we have the same mindset, and now we can actually grow on that together, manifest together, kind of have the same
good.
focus
Yeah, because you're
together.
going to get about 60% out of most people. You can have all the drive in the world, and you could be the one wanting to do the entrepreneurial thing and wanting to bring people in, but be happy with the 60% because you're never going to have another you consistently if you're serious. And I can tell y'all are serious. That's why I'm saying that. So and if you got people who are the 110%, have them on your team, man, because it's very hard to find. So anyway, y'all keep up the good work.
Thank
Lee
you.
Hawkins in the house.
Lee
New York.
Hawkins.
Yeah.
What's
All right,
up?
God bless you.
Appreciate
God
you.
bless you. I am nobody's slave. How uncovering my family's history set me free. Amazon.
Yeah, the book.
Amazon.
I'm gonna
Barnes
cut
and
that in. I'm
Noble,
gonna
all
make a
the
nice
independent
reel.
stores. We everywhere. We out here.
Go get
Let's
that.
go.
Support.
There we go. There we go. You never know who's going to sit down here at the Jungle. We're being blessed by amazing souls, amazing people.
Lee Hawkins World.
Lee Hawkins World. Let's go. Zixel's World right here. What's up? What's up? I think what's going on is we take a little break right now, you guys. We're going to go inside. I'm going to dance for like 10 minutes. We're going to come back, and we're going to do the second half of the show. So we'll see you in a little bit. Yeah? Yeah. Thank you.
Let's go.
Or am I leaving you guys here while I go to the bathroom? We just stay live. I'll leave the microphone here.
What you want to do?
Whatever you want to do.
Want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Lee Hawkins, right?
Yeah, I'm
gonna follow you,
okay?
Yeah. Jackie.
Yeah. All right, so we said we were going to break for the break, but we never broke for the break because we have one of our guests from last week. Introduce yourself one more time.
Patricio.
Patricio is here. Okay, I think you were guest when I did my last break to the bathroom.
Exactly.
That's why I didn't really get to spend too much time with you. Oh, Patricio. Nice to meet you. This is Highbeam Supreme right here.
Nice to meet you, Patricio.
You know. And
Likewise.
we're going to take a break, but these guys, they're going to keep the table going, keep the table flowing, and the vibes. We're surrounded by beautiful young ladies.
yes.
What's the vibe tonight? What's the vibe tonight?
The vibe tonight, I mean, we were just getting serious, so let's lighten it up. Let's just talk about, I don't know, we just talking about anything. Let's talk about fashion. Yeah, we were talking about fashion, music. Let's go. Patricio's
Fashion
here.
music. All right. So, I'm going to open up a topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You see, the world is crazy right now.
Yes.
How can we change it?
How can we change it? By listening more and being there for others, and also not always just thinking about yourself, you know. Because if you willing to give a helping hand and invest into another person's brand, that's a collaboration. So y'all both eating off of that, and off of that collaboration, y'all could build a bigger business where it could give young entrepreneurs a chance so they could build their businesses. So if it's more housing for other people, it wouldn't be no homeless people. So if we create more environments where people could get off the streets and basically be able to eat and be able to survive, I'm pretty sure them people that they call homeless will want to do better for themselves. It's just they're in a situation of survival mode, so when you're in survival mode, you living day by day. You thinking about when you're going to eat, when you're going to sleep, where you going to sleep, where you going to shower, all that stuff.
What do you think about drugs out there? I mean, fentanyl, all that make people going homeless.
Well,
and they are like
that's true now, because they mixing it within all of the, you could say the tobacco products, you could say the weed, you could say the drugs. They mixing it all in the pills, all that stuff. So it's not really like they choosing to do that, but it's just keeping them addicted, basically. You feel me? It's not good though. I could say it's not good because it's destroying people and it's killing people.
I want to clarify. I mean, coming to listen to this music doesn't mean you have to pop pills, do drugs. Not at all. I mean, you can have fun without drugs.
Yes.
And have alcohol in a safe position. You understand?
Yes. Me clearly, I ain't been smoking or drinking for 9 months.
Oh, really? That?
Yeah, 9 months.
I give you props.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Props, right? I mean, it takes courage to do that. Control.
It takes self-control, and you have to be strong-minded.
Right. No, of course. And I would say the lack of love. And I would go on and cite Bob Marley's message.
Yes.
Could you be in love?
Yes.
Because it's one love.
Yes.
And if you're in one love, you're in a concrete jungle. And if you're in a concrete jungle, it's war.
Yes.
A nation fights against nation.
Yes.
So with this message, you can go on and go through your life in any situation.
Yes.
And when you come here and you listen to this music, it's to free yourself, as I said last week.
Yes.
It's to free yourself and not to think about getting high or want to get in.
No, necessarily just to have a good time. Everybody vibing, it ain't no fighting. So everybody controlling their liquor. Everybody that's really just on, how would you say, a hipster lifestyle right now,
Right.
Everybody just enjoying each other's company.
I mean, but tell me something. I mean, you're going 9 months without drinking?
Yeah, 9 months.
Nothing. No single
drinking,
drop.
No smoking, nothing.
No smoking weed or no smoking cigarettes?
Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You going to any program, anything?
Basically, my daughter, she asked me to stop on her birthday. So when she told me that, I just stayed committed to it, and I just let it go, because at the end of the day, I've been smoking since I was 15 years old.
Wow.
I'm 32, so that's enough years for me to smoke, And the fact that I ain't been smoking, I've been more focused.
What's her name?
London Chanel.
Linda Chanel.
Yeah, London Chanel.
Hey, may God bless Linda Chanel
Yes.
and your father here,
Yes.
who's doing an amazing job.
Thank
May
you.
God bless you, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Man.
What else, brother? I mean,
Well-
it is a big example to the audience that's
Well-
hearing to us.
Well, basically, what else? So I can stay focused on where I want to go in life, and then when I'm doing things like this, like interviews and stuff like that, podcasts, you want to know what you're saying, you know, because everything is being documented. So
Right,
you don't
right.
want to say the wrong thing, because whatever you say, everybody's watching. So
Right.
you might say the wrong thing and offend certain people, and then you throw away your audience because you just said certain things of being high. When you high and drunk, you're not in control
Right.
of
No,
the
no.
mind.
I always say what I think.
Yeah.
Always, like it or not, I am a person that
Yeah,
I'm straightforward.
We're human
and-
beings. We're human
and I mean, last topic was how does EDM music make you feel? How would you react to EDM music? And I said it's freeing yourself. Make
beings.
you,
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
All right, well,
Now that's true though. That's definitely a good topic. Like you're right, because music controls the emotions. You know, so basically, it's gonna make you feel the aesthetic. If you're listening to techno, if you're listening to hip hop, if you're listening to rock, if you're listening to blues, any genre of music, it's gonna affect your emotions. That's why, you know, when people going through like breakup relationships, they listening to sad music to get them out of that. And people going to go, what would you say? Go fight or, you know, destroy something. They gonna listen to.
are you guys agree that it is two ways, negative or positive?
Yes.
So it's the way you have your soul and your body to
Yes.
accept the situation, you know,
Yes.
and do the correct or the wrong thing.
Yes.
Because I mean, you know, at the end, nothing's gonna help. It's just about your ego.
Yes.
Ego,
yes.
internal ego.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that's
it's not
my
that-
just personal.
and that's
opinion.
you can't have an ego trip. You know, you gotta be able to elaborate with everybody. You know, no matter what the nationality is, you gotta know how to gravitate to everybody. Because at the end of the day, we all human beings. We all shit. We all piss. We all do the same thing. You know, we all have emotions. We all don't like to be treated a certain way, speak to a certain way. So, you know, from that, you know, you just keep on going, you know?
I feel you.
Yeah.
And you guys in here. Oh my! New guests in here. Because I didn't want to throw it on the floor.
All right, you guys were talking about music when I was gone. I like that, so I can't wait to see that. We're here with Henry. I want to welcome Henry.
Hey, Henry.
We got Patricio. We got Highbeam Supreme. We have Henry. Henry, you're a comedian, huh?
Yeah,
Oh wait, I gotta get you on that microphone, Henry.
all right.
There you go. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, okay. You hear me?
Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, now. Yeah, we can hear you. Let me put your mic up. Oh, yeah, you don't want to hold that mic, so let me do that.
It's not a female. I say it's not a female.
There you go. Damn, how do I do that? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Let me take care of the female for you. No, I got you. You can relax. There we go. Henry, welcome to the show.
All right. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah, you're a comedian. How long have you been a comedian?
Well, about 16 years.
16 years.
That's a long time. That's a long time, Brother Henry.
Well, I've been living a long time.
I've been living a long time.
You've seen it all, huh?
Oh man.
Picked up a lot of wisdom. I could tell.
That's why I say and that's why we're a legend. I've been here a long time. Ever since the 50s.
Ever since the 50s?
Ever since the 50s.
Living here in Hollywood?
No, in this world.
In this world? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm ex-military. I've been around the world. I live many places.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Yeah, I'm from the dirty South.
The Dirty South?
Yeah, the Dirty South.
Like where in the Dirty South?
Duval.
Damn, I don't even know that. Dude,
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida. Wow, I wish they had a direct flight to LAX. What's up with them?
They should have.
Come on.
Well, look.
Why do I got to go out of Orlando to get to LAX on my non-stop, Henry?
Well, but see, I'm ex-military, so I can fly from.
Oh, you got a special flight from Jacksonville to LAX that I don't know about?
Well, like right now, military base.
See?
Military base.
All right, at least they're taking care of our veterans. That's what's important.
Yeah, they should.
Of course they should.
They should. Hell, if I got to fight while you laying back in the king size bed, shit, you damn right. Feed me when I come home.
Amen to that. Yeah. So what's up? Do you do stand up? Like, do you perform somewhere?
Well, I've performed many places.
Okay.
You know, I've been at the Comedy Chateau. I've been at the Ice House in Pasadena. Comedy Chateau in North Hollywood. Ice House in Pasadena. Player Vista. Out in Culver City.
Culver City.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'll be in the Culver City at the Killer Shrimp at the Marina Del Rey on July the 2nd.
I like Marina Del Rey. I heard Marina Del Rey and shrimp. Some barbecue. With you doing stand up, I'm there.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be Wednesday night, July 2nd.
July 2nd, see?
At 8 o'clock.
Make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah, I'm going to roast.
You guys roasting? Or you just gonna roast everyone in the crowd?
No, hell no. I'm with Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Oh, can we get a little bit of the bit?
Hey.
Or can we get a little bit? Can we get a little bit of the bit?
No.
You got
Sneak
some
peek,
World
man.
War III material. Too soon or not too soon?
Man.
Too soon.
It's too soon. No,
Too soon.
Yeah, but I'm just tell you what this. The first animation cartoon I seen that looked like them was Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. That's crazy. They do look like them, though. They do look like Beavis and Butthead. Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Man, that's crazy.
Oh my God, that's like one of those, like, once you say it, you can't unsee it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Elon is Beavis. He's the smart one.
He is a smart one, right?
And
He
you know
should
who Butthead is.
Yeah, Donald Trump. Man.
He's straight.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
man.
That's gonna go. You gonna have the crowd laughing with that one. You gonna have the crowd going with that one.
Yeah, but I got other things that those two have done that that the crowd can relate to.
Yeah.
And uplift. I do stand up because I don't like depressed people.
Yeah.
I'd rather give people a positive direction, something to humor them to make them feel more proud about their daily living.
Yeah.
Because a madman ain't no comfort for me because I don't know if I need to kill him or run away, So,
Yeah.
That's the conflict every day. Do I strangle you or do I just take a deep breath and woosah?
Yeah.
But see, I love being free. I love you being free, because look out. I've been blessed. I got 13 babies.
Wow.
So,
Congratulations.
I have a question. You feel right now we are free, or as I said before, we in a concrete jungle?
Man.
Well,
We're deep in the jungle. It's located here at 1640 North Cahuenga. We're here every Wednesday at Clinic Wednesdays at the Techno Night Market. The jungle's behind us. We're here with Henry,
the jungle.
Highbeam Supreme, and Patricio. I'm d.Lo, the host of the d.Lo Flow. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and for joining us and rewatching this broadcast. Henry's blessing us with a little sit down, giving us a little bit of his bit that he's performed July 2nd. We just got an inside look.
but one of the things I would like to do within my comedy is to give people positive concepts about their direction. You can't go nowhere if you don't have a direction. And a lot of people say, "Well, I got a dream. When is it gonna start?"
Yeah, you got exactly. That's you need to take the initiative. You need to show up. You need to keep going. You need to produce something instead of just dreaming something. The dream's gonna be a dream until you make it not a dream, and you're saying, instead of saying I want to do this, it's like, remember I was telling you, like, talking about a podcast was like 2 years went by, and I kept telling, like, yo, we need a live stream, we need to do a podcast from here, and you just had to do it. You had to start. I started with a $50 setup, and then the $50 setup, we were like, wow, after 6 episodes, I was like, all right, let's go. Let's put some more money into it now. Now we're here every Wednesday. We have a voice for the community, and it's grown into this. So show up, and you gotta do something, produce something.
Right. But like we was talking about, this is life, and the things that we decide to do with it is our choices. But what we need to focus on, if we have families, make sure we can raise our kids to be better than us. Spend more time focusing on our kids and their well-being. Because it's too much love lost because of time. You got to utilize your time to let them know we are family. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Amen.
Because a lot of kids miss that love.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a big part.
That was we were talking about this earlier before you came on the show.
That's a big part of raising kids. Like, if you don't show them how great they are, or show them how not to give up, they watching everything you're doing. So you don't got the option of making the wrong decisions or making the wrong moves. Anything that you do in front of them, they gonna repeat it. Mm-hmm. So you always want to make sure you making the right decisions. You treating people right. You're not showing them on how to go about life without not caring. Like, you got to show them, like, if you don't take control of your destiny or your dreams or whatever you fixate your mind into being, you're not gonna amount to nothing. And you can't show them laziness. You can't show them, like, life is easy. You got to be real to them. Like, when I talk to my daughter, I be real to her. I don't just, like, fake it. I tell her the real. Like, if you don't wake up and build content or go chase your dreams, you're gonna not have money. You're not gonna have a car. You're not gonna have a house. You're not gonna have food. You're
gonna start being the victim instead of being someone that feels confident. Is being pushed forward.
Yes.
And that's the effect of having that positive.
Yes.
There's no manual or
manual
structure that tells you how to be a father.
That's
or a
true.
mother. But it's about ethics and morals that you leave to your kids.
Yes.
Because that's the foundation of tomorrow.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes.
And that is gonna make them feel like, my dad left me something in him.
Yes.
And that is they're gonna remember, and they're gonna teach their kids, and it's something that's gonna go on and on and on and on.
Yes.
Now,
that's why you gotta leave a good impression on them. Leave a good impression on them, and let them know, like, if I could do it, you could do it even greater. I don't want you to do what I do. Do what you feel like you want to do, and just keep doing it. Keep going. Don't stop striving. As soon as you stop striving, somebody gonna take it out your hands, because this is a game. Mm. So if you take anything if you take life as a competition, you never gonna want to lose. So nobody like losing. You either come secondary, or you come in last place, or you come in first place.
Yeah.
But you want to still stay in the race. You don't want to not be in the race. You want to stay in the race.
Yeah, you don't want to be in bed and not even have an opportunity to even be a part of it.
Yes, you want to make every day that you wake up. You want to make sure you leaving a good impression. You affecting people. Like, you want to how would you say, you want to lead by example.
Right.
Nobody like being a follower, but before you be a leader, you gotta be a follower. Like, you gotta follow the lead. People don't think like that.
Yeah, and let's hope that leadership is coming from a place of like good intentions.
Yes. Nah, that's true. That's true. But like what you don't know is it ain't hard to learn. You know, I don't want to be the one to know it all. I want to be the one that just know enough, because there's still more knowledge out there to learn. You're never gonna learn it all. You're never gonna learn it all.
I mean, sometimes it's not about being right, because you could be right.
Yeah.
But you can lose more things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about you could be right, but the right is not gonna get you where you want to be. Sometimes it's about the learning. What I think you're saying.
You need to be open to learning. You need to be open to even teaching people. Like sometimes you don't. Like that's the way we were saying. Like the kids are watching, right?
Yes.
So like that's you teaching, even though you're not even
that's true.
understanding that your actions, just you being normal, is teaching them what to do.
That's true.
You know. So
the highest form of human nature is to
when
inspire.
you see your host D.Lo twisting up a nice little doobie and smoking a fatty on the show, wait until you're 18. All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
The highest form of human nature is to inspire. So I like to inspire everybody. Everybody around me be inspired. So, you know, if you inspiring people, that's better than, you know, leading them to a dead end.
Yep.
You know, you keep doing what you love doing, you gonna inspire people to do what they love doing. So, you know, it's all about inspiration. Inspiration, like, you know?
Like that.
Yeah, you know, like if you stay at it, you know, you ain't gonna worry about missing. You're gonna always, you know how to catch the right plays, catch the right moments in life. That's what life is all about, you know? Giving it your all, you know? That's what I see, you know, that's what I see. That's what I get out of life, you know? It's all about giving it your all, you know? Don't stop. Don't stop, man. Because you may never know. You might save somebody's life off of this, you know, inspiring them, you know? So that's what I think. The biggest
Nelson
Mandela,
Mandela, brother. Right.
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela.
Biggest key, you know? So that's what
Wait, what did you just say, Patricio?
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela was a person that was many years in jail, and when he get out, he used the same people that torture him, making his life a hell, and he kept them unforgiven.
Yeah.
Why?
That's righteous.
That's like.
I mean, that's, you know, but to be honest, that's when you open up so much in your life, is when you learn how to forgive.
I'll tell you guys something.
To be honest, in the times of me forgiving, I was like, wow, I can't believe how God works.
We can forgive but not forget.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But that's one thing. If you give me a negative attitude and I give you a negative attitude, it'll be
it's nothing
a
learned.
blockage. But if you give me a negative attitude and I give you a positive attitude, that's when you're like, dude, things start changing.
Yeah. Unless you're from New Jersey, because that's going to really fucking piss us off, you guys.
Yes.
What do you mean you're going to fucking stay calm? I don't want you to fucking stay calm. I want you to explode the same way I'm fucking exploding on you. Yes. Oh, it's okay, man. That's like when I came out here, my whole vibe from the East Coast, everyone's like, calm it down, like, chill out. And I'm like, no, what do you mean, like, calm down? This is me. And then, like, everyone out here is just like, nah, man, just like I was like, what your business is supposed to be open. It says you're open at 10. Yeah, but I wanted to open at 11 today. Oh, man. What are we talking about? Here, let's give him a microphone.
Let me.
I was just wondering what y'all were talking about today.
No, different question. A question for us to answer.
You want me to ask you a question?
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about the state of America?
Man. Well, I feel great about it, you know? It's the land of opportunity.
Land of opportunities.
It's a land of opportunity, you feel me? And you make it what you make it, you know?
I see what you're saying. How do you feel about like Iran and all that though?
Oh man, like
crazy.
That is crazy, but you know, with a president like Donald Trump, he got a plan B.
He got a plan B.
You got a plan B. You know, he got a plan B.
Yeah, if you're a president, you gotta be smart. You gotta have plans.
He not gonna let them come near us. I'm pretty sure of that.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. But how would he prevent them from coming to us? Wouldn't you need like a draft? Wouldn't you need people?
Man, we in the dimension of things we can't see. So you feel me?
Yeah, because
it's invisible planes. It's invisible tactics. Like you gotta think outside the box when it comes to war. You feel me?
But you need a lot of manpower though, right?
That's true. That's
Right,
true.
right.
But they got
I mean,
robots.
Check it out.
They
He
got
did
robots
something that he was
nowadays.
clever.
So you need robot power. Like, come on, bro. Drones, anything. Like, feel me?
These are sending airplanes
They
to
can turn
Europe.
your phone into a bomb.
one at a time. One at a time.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I want to hear what he was
He starts
saying.
sending airplanes to Europe, and he says, I might do, I might not do. And that same night, he spent 90 minutes in a meeting, and he bombed that night.
Well, what I was thinking was, since you know how we had a ceasefire. That ceasefire lasted 14 minutes before they completely ignored it. But don't you think they might bend the rules a little and do what they want to?
Sometimes you need to break the rules, my friend, in order to gain.
Well, what if they break the rules against us? What if they come into what do you think? Do you think Trump?
Honestly, I'm not pro what he's doing with the immigrations thing.
Yeah,
you know,
that.
I'm against it.
Because
Once I was an immigrant, but politically it's a different thing.
Yeah.
So we need to separate politically in a way of economy, what's good for the country, what's good for some people. I understand, like for some Hispanic and Latin American people, it's not going the best. I'm not agree with it. I really don't think it's a positive thing.
See, exactly. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But we need to separate things. Like we cannot take everything in a piñata and just like
you can't combine
exactly.
it all. I get that.
So and if you can look at numbers, how many people did Obama deported is more than in the last campaign of Donald Trump or Bush.
The thing about Obama is that he did deport.
Let's look at numbers.
He deported a big amount of numbers. I see what you're saying with the numbers and statistics, but the rules he had with it is completely different than Trump. I'm sorry, give me 1 sec. Trump, I've heard stories about them going to innocent people's homes, people that have citizenship, and they just take them middle of the night. Take them out of their home.
Totally.
And that doesn't sit right with me. And
Right.
And Obama would never do that, if we're speaking of that.
No,
But
Obama.
now remember something. I also see stories of kids that are being right now orphaned because both of their parents are being deported.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying.
messed up to me.
It is messed up. It is
Yes.
not right, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not supporting that.
Yes, you don't. I get that.
And that's why you need to separate things now. Politically, now would we be better with with Biden?
Nah.
Would we be better with like Hillary?
Nah.
So it's
Nah.
a big thing that if you open it up, like for example, for some Jewish people,
Yeah.
it is worth it because I mean, I'm myself a Jew.
Yes.
And I'm Spaniard Jew and Italian, half Italian, and I will tell you that we got in our neighborhood 5 times without Trump.
Yeah.
5 bomb that it could be a bomb in our neighborhood.
Yes, that could.
With Trump, we're not getting that, but like it would be like, for example, you can also talk with like African American, like some things there are not being good for them. Something has been good, like
There's pros and cons.
So pros and cons. Now, at the end, that's what I was saying in the beginning. You don't need to look at the race because, in my perception and opinion, if you give them documents to all of the immigrants and they make them pay more taxes than the regular citizens, America would make way much more.
That makes sense.
Now, but for some rich people, that's not suited into their way.
Well, rich people, quote, rich people, billionaires, if you have more than $1 million, they get, I think, personally, they get greedy and want more. Even though they'll never spend that money ever in their lifetime.
true.
And I think they need to be more selfless because it's destroying our democracy, our economy.
Welcome to the real life. The poor getting poorer, the rich is getting richer.
I see what you're saying there.
Sorry to say it.
No, but
Is it by numbers, not with
the
Bush,
point
it's
I'm
with
about-
Obama, with Clinton, with Bush, with like everyone.
I see what you're saying, but the point is that you know how Elon Musk recently went crazy over that.
Yeah.
What's up?
What are you guys
well,
talking about?
well, I think that.
You want to get in the mic?
What are you guys talking about?
Huh?
I'm gonna be going, but I wanna say thank you for the podcast and very nice topic. It's a little bit.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
I like it too. What about? A big thing I'm wondering about is ICE and how you feel about.
I'm gonna give
Trump
the mic to Nida.
Yeah.
Who's gonna share her opinion and perhaps share some ideas.
Yeah.
There you go, honey.
I was reasonably considering ICE and all the things that they've been doing.
Let's change the subject.
I don't like this topic.
Let's change to slam poetry.
Changing-
Poetry.
Poetry.
The water
I see
is
it
blue,
now.
blue,
All right,
blue.
thank you so
I
much
am
for being
sad,
here.
sad, sad,
We're
like
switching
you,
up the
you,
vibes.
you.
But you're
What
bad,
is
bad,
the
bad.
world?
Hello,
I'm gonna get a
hello.
tattoo.
Oh, yeah, so she's
the
getting a
water is
tattoo.
blue,
Wings,
blue,
wings,
blue.
wings.
We're gonna get wings,
Is she-
wings,
is
wings.
she rapping?
Like
Fucking
you,
things,
you,
things,
you.
things.
I'm not rapping. I'm doing slam poetry. Tree.
I love it.
Trees are all falling and they're
Let's
all
go.
dying. Climate change is real. Y'all best believe climate change is real. Real. The trees are real. Real.
Real.
Climate change
And they're
is
dying,
real.
dying, dying.
real.
Climate change is real.
Real.
When are you guys gonna believe?
Believe.
I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper.
I am like
I never claimed to be
me.
a rapper.
When the lives are gone, y'all better remember me. I rapped slam poetry.
Neve, let's have a serious
She-
conversation.
Was it
Let's
a
have a serious
mistake to give her
conversation.
Neve
the
and Neva
microphone?
are gonna have a real conversation right now. Y'all best tune in.
If you guys want to
Sirius
hear
XM,
from Neve
let's fucking
and
go.
Neva, tune in now, please.
Let me
Thank
bring
you.
their
Please,
microphones
please,
lower.
please.
There we go.
He,
No, we got
he,
you.
he.
But you guys
Okay.
are like
Hello, Neva Young.
Hello, Neve Bolden.
Boland.
Oh, so you don't have to correct me.
Oh, so bitch, you said my name wrong, so I'm gonna fucking correct
Are
you.
we beefing for the first time?
Wait, we've never beefed before. This is my best fucking friend, y'all.
Yeah, I low-key love this.
I low-key love
baby.
this too.
You know
Okay.
what?
Tonight we are at.
Hi guys. Welcome.
What is this club called?
My name is Felisa.
This is the
and
D.Lo
I'm
flow.
joining
We
this
are at the
podcast
D.Lo Flow. My name is
immediately.
Neve Boland, and tonight we are fucking hitting it.
It's fire,
I'm about to get a
and all of
tattoo.
y'all
Yeah.
I just got that shit paid
immediately
for.
Sure
right
did.
here,
What's
right
his
now.
name?
Paul Sparks.
I think
Paul
it's a-
Sparks just
Mr.
paid for my
Sparks.
tattoo,
Yep.
and tonight is a fucking vibe.
Thank you to Jungle,
What's
bro.
your name?
Like fucking thank you to Jungle.
Let me-
Like we are having an amazing night, and I think everybody should come here. It's an amazing night.
Everyone should come here.
Everyone should come to the place I just said, but I don't remember the name,
My
and that's
name-
okay.
my
My
name's
friend is
D.Lo.
very embarrassed for me,
Okay,
but
everybody
I'm not
listen up
really
to D.Lo
embarrassed.
right
We
now.
fuck with it.
D.Lo says I should go get tatted right now.
I didn't say that. She said
Let's
it
go get
herself.
tatted, babe.
Let's go.
I'm getting it right now.
Let's go.
I'm getting my tat.
We're gonna get fucking
Peace out,
tatted,
D-Lo. Peace out, Venmo Squad.
Thanks for
I'm
being
getting my
here.
tattoo.
Leave my
Fuck
headphones,
y'all,
leave
but
the
I love
headphones.
y'all. Thank you.
You gotta take the headphones off. Headphones. Thank you. Did you grab them? Wait, you're great on the microphone. Can you put the headphones on and join us?
Can I do that?
Yeah, please. I was talking back to you, but you didn't have the headphones. Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show. I'm
so
D.Lo.
excited
This
to
is the
be
flow.
here.
What's your name?
My name's Hulisa. I already
Hulisa.
said this.
I know.
already.
We were like, there was so many people talking over us, so that I couldn't really get it.
Yeah.
But Hulisa, welcome to the show.
Thank
I
you
see
so much
another-
for having me.
Yeah, I see another face, a new face.
Sparks.
Sparks.
What's your name? Sparks?
Yeah, Paul Sparks.
Paul Sparks. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Hulisa Lopez Pizarro.
Yo, I'm a
Oh.
Lopez.
Oh.
Danny,
You're Lopez.
Danny
what
Lopez.
The fuck?
D.Lo. That's what's up.
Thank you.
And we're here. We're deep in the jungle, 1640 North Cahuenga, every Wednesday here from the Techno Night Market outside with a whole bunch of really cool vendors, creative people.
Interesting people.
Yeah, we got Supreme picking up those Instagrams. Yeah, we see you trying to just like, yeah, get those, get them. Yeah, follow him. He took off the headphones at the table.
Yeah, he's got this.
fans. He's got fans.
He's really got this. He's
Yeah.
on his own, by himself, doing his own thing.
Jalisa, look at him. He is marketing. Maybe you should switch seats
I'm
with
about to
him.
introduce two of
Switch
my
seats with him, maybe. No, not microphone. You're funny because you can't hear us. No, I know you can. He can't.
Who are
Can
the
you?
viewers?
No, that's okay. He's like, I'm good.
So basically,
No, but if you were listening, you know. He's talking into the headphones. You
I really
guys.
enjoy this headphone like vibe
Yeah.
right
Oh wait.
here.
So wait. Take off your headphones, Supreme. Supreme, give those headphones to this young lady.
Yeah, give
There
it
we
to this
go.
young
We'll,
lady
we'll
right
move
here.
it down. There we go. Let's move the mics down.
Oh.
And then, hi, welcome to the show.
Hi.
We got another beautiful angel in the house.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Riley.
Hi, Riley. Welcome to the show.
What's your full name? Please state your full name because
full-
I stated my
Nah,
full
you
name.
could be anybody you want, Riley.
No, my full name is like seriously
Insane.
It's like
Riley Danger.
Riley Danger.
Riley
Field.
Danger O'Neill.
Riley Danger. Watch out. Watch
What
out,
an
guys.
interesting name.
Caution signs are up. Red flags are drawn.
Red flags
Riley
are
is in the house. We are deep in the jungle.
Riley,
Things are getting
Riley,
wild and crazy. I've had a few drinks. Sparks is now at the table.
Danger.
Sparks, where you been, brother?
Yeah.
Were you deep in the Zixels lab?
Yeah.
All right.
What's a Zixels lab?
Yeah, what is
Zixels
that?
Lab is where we produce different types of Web3 development, websites, creative
Nice.
assets, and we had like a whole bunch of donuts.
Donuts.
Yeah,
Donuts.
so when
Donuts.
we eat a lot of donuts, like you
Wow.
like crash after the donuts. It's like a sugar donut. Have you guys
down.
ever just
I'm
eaten
always
donuts
there.
till you pass
I'm
out?
down for free
Yes.
donuts all the time.
Yes.
Every second of the day.
We'll eat so many donuts.
Wait, do you guys really know like donut knowledge? Are they really donut girls?
I'm not a very big donut.
What's your favorite donut?
I'm not a big donut connoisseur, but I really love like
I love a maple bar.
Ooh, maple bar.
I like a
We-
classic original glazed donut.
Okay. Yeah, we had one of those today.
I know a lot about Pop Tarts.
I fucking love donuts.
Pop Tarts.
You know what I want to talk about?
Let's go.
I want to talk about this donut that I've seen on social media. It's called this like pistachio donut, and everybody is raving about it right now. It's like the
Tell us
best
about
thing
it.
in LA right now. And everybody that tries this donut is like, oh my god, it's the best thing I've ever had in my life. Like,
I don't know about that.
no, swear to God,
I don't know.
I've seen it on
I
TikTok.
think she might be lying.
No, I'll pull it up right now and I'll show the viewers.
Pistachio. I've seen donuts with like crispy bacon, celery.
Crispy bacon and like
Comes with
maple.
like a Bloody Mary that's like
I've
on
seen
top
that.
of it.
I've definitely seen that.
And
Right.
the Oreo. I like the Oreo donut.
Wait, that one's fire. I like that one.
Oreo donut. You know
Yeah.
me, I like to stay vegan, yo. Get
No.
your voodoo donuts.
Wait,
Eat some-
I'm
donuts, bro.
vegetarian and I was vegan when I was born. I was raised vegan.
When I was born.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
When I was I
When
love
I
Riley
came
right
onto
now.
this earth.
Okay, Danger.
I was
Danger.
actually raised
Danger.
vegan by my
yeah,
mother.
Yeah, Danger, come on.
In her womb,
Yeah.
I was vegan once in the womb.
I was vegan till I was 10.
I think that's very...
Wow.
Is weed vegan? Marijuana?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
weed is
'Cause
very
it's a
vegan.
plant. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
plant.
All right.
I don't know.
I have a joint.
Pesticides. There's probably like little microorganisms that are
No.
on there that you're burning that you can't
I don't
see.
think so.
I don't think so. I think that's false.
You
I
better
think-
be buying your organic cannabis, y'all.
Organic
Yes.
cannabis, my favorite
Don't
thing
be buying
ever.
it from First in Court.
What's
I'm
your
joking.
favorite strain of weed?
You know, wow.
I like strawberry. Anything with berry, hybrid berry.
Hybrid. My favorite's
Hybrid.
definitely hybrid.
I like me a good wedding cake.
Do you smoke like
Some
carts
cookies.
or do you smoke bud more? I love bud, but like when I like have a cart, like I'll get a hybrid cart.
Hybrid
yeah.
cart.
Those are cool.
Oh, like a
I like
a
rolling
vape
spliffs.
Yeah. I
The carts
usually
are cool.
I usually smoke Stizzy because that's just the one that I like the most. That
Supreme
gets me
got
the
stuck
most
in the
fucked
middle.
up.
You good?
Yeah. Stizzy's cool. I'm
I
rolling a
love
spliff
Stizzy.
right now.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
I
Natural.
low-key fuck with Raw Garden, though.
Oh, I fuck with Raw Garden.
I
bruh.
fuck with Raw Garden carts.
All right.
We should go on a dispensary tour.
I
All
would
right.
love that.
You guys, I want Riley
Yeah.
to ask Jewel,
Julissa.
Lisa.
Hulisa, with a J, right?
Yes.
Jewel, Hul. Sorry,
Huli.
Hulisa.
You can call me Huli.
All right, Hulisa.
Hulisa. Huli.
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 Huli. All right, I like that. All right, Huli on the show. So we're gonna drop a Huli question.
Okay.
Riley, ask Huli a question.
Okay.
We want a good question. Give us a good
What's
question.
a good question?
Do you guys know each other?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you guys are friends.
We knew.
But I'm trying to think of a juicy question.
Yeah, an interesting question because she knows
Something-
everything about
A
me.
juicy hooey.
Something involving rollerblades. No.
Rollerblades. I actually roller skate. I used to roller skate.
Oh my god.
I think. Okay, wait. I have a good one. I have a good one.
Okay.
I have a good one.
Okay,
your
because
good
I've
one?
ran out. I'm
3, 2, 1.
4
Say it.
tequilas
Okay.
deep.
Okay. Tell a story of an out of the country club experience.
Oh wait, that's so easy. Okay, so basically.
Did you even understand? Wait a minute. Can I we're both men?
Do
Did you understand that question?
I understand that question.
I know, but you're a woman.
Out of the country.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
basically, what she's trying to say
Is out of the country club experience.
when she went to a club out of the country, how was my experience?
Like-
Oh,
Yes.
yours.
Yes.
Oh, is this a previous experience that you already know of that you just want her to feed
Of
to
course
us?
she knows about
Bring
it.
it. All right, she's
No, I
being.
know.
Let's go.
She of course knows,
She knows about it.
this.
We want to know about it. Give us the raw details
we
right
love
now.
Tulum.
Tulum, tell us about
Tulum,
it.
Mexico. So we went on a little girls' birthday trip.
Oh, we love girls trips.
Girls
huh?
trip all the way. Oh my god, what was that?
That was the girls trip. Did you guys?
Oh my
we went
God.
there.
I went there.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
We love going there.
So on this girls trip, we heard about this little rumor, and this little rumor is that every bar in Tulum that's like on the main strip laces their drinks
No.
with these like
Yes.
lemons.
Stop.
Yes.
They have lemons
I've
and they
been
put
to
this like
Tulum. I haven't heard of
no,
this.
no.
We
I mean,
had
I
we
am.
had
This
tour guides.
was-
We
I'm
had
also
tour guides.
not
this was
hot.
a personal experience
we
that
had
we
tour guides from
witnessed.
dudes who like knew the people at the clubs and lived
No,
in
those
They're
Tulum.
tour
club
guides
promoters.
wanted tips from
No,
you guys.
they
and
were
they were making
promoters.
They're
everyone
club
look
No,
promoters.
they were
bad.
driving us around all of Tulum the
They're
whole week.
definitely club promoters because we got in for free for every single one of them.
Yeah,
and
we
See
didn't
that,
have
Paul?
to pay one
And
We're in
time.
the wrong business.
All the
We
clubs
need to be
that
taxi drivers in
we were
Tulum.
supposed to get in, there was a fine for them, all of them.
Yeah.
So all the clubs that we went to, there's this rumor where they lace their limes with like this drug. It's like a roofie, it's like a roofalin, but it's basically for female cows. It's like a drug
Oh my God.
made for female cows
To
where
make
it,
you-
it makes
Not
them
ketamine.
It makes
No,
them
no,
aroused.
no, it's not
No,
ket.
it's not cat.
It's not cat. That's for horses.
I've tried that, but
What's this new shit for cows?
Wait,
Damn.
wait.
Let's see what it's like controlled.
It makes you wait. Explain the story.
Yeah, please
so
keep going.
The drug that they put on the limes, it's made from female cows. It makes only women, not men. It makes them aroused.
Yep.
And it makes them want to get with other men at the club. So it's like makes them more prone to be
like a
assaulted.
pheromone?
Dang, I wish I knew about this when I had puberty.
Of course. Of course. Everybody wishes they knew about this.
Oh, I got Highbeam Supreme asking us if we're talking about weed, ecstasy. No, we talking about a mystery drug that
A
the
mystery
girls.
drug, a cow
A
drug.
cow
It's
drug.
made out of
It's
female
for-
cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes you aroused. But
Only
it doesn't-
women.
It doesn't work on men. It doesn't work on men. It doesn't work on men.
All right, I can't. We're turning into the next Howard Stern. You know, you guys, we're gonna keep going. We don't know the name of it. I think that the girls are just teasing us with this cow thing.
No.
It seems more like
This was like about 4 months ago. I went to Tulum, and
Yeah.
this experience happened to us because one of my friends was laced with this drug. And
wow.
she,
Sorry.
She couldn't remember anything, and
Yeah,
she
and
was
this
just
dude,
constantly.
there was this really weird situation in this bathroom, and it was very weird, and she was entirely like, it was a very weird vibe.
She only had one drink that night.
She only had one drink. There was something up.
And then that dude, she was just all for him, and that's never the case.
She's
because-
never been all for a
because
guy.
this girl, like I've known her for like a long time. She's not like that kind of person. So I was like, something's up, something's wrong. And then like the tour guide that we had was just like, you have to be careful for this. Like this is a drug that's very common right now.
Yeah, and then we went home.
And then I was like, okay, that's what happened. So I think we should not go to the clubs in Tulum anymore because it's kind of sketchy.
Well, it's just don't drink the drinks and
Or-
don't eat the limes.
You really can't do
Don't eat
anything.
the limes,
You
don't
gotta-
eat the limes.
Don't
you really
eat the
just need
limes.
these
Definite-
assholes that are being malicious to fucking stop being
just
fucking vicious.
pre-game the game.
Because
Yeah.
we can't really prevent just us living, right? Like you try to
Exactly.
prevent the limes, you try to prevent the drink, you put Like I've seen people, they put like the little straw through the
Yeah.
napkin on the top of the thing.
You've seen like
And then all of a sudden they get you with like, sharing a vape or something.
You've seen
Horrible.
just like the entirety of like the whole like roofie culture of just like people have invented like these things where they put like gloves over the caps of
Yeah.
their drinks so they could prevent them from like initially getting roofied, but like a lot of the time that doesn't work because nobody cares. Like sometimes the bartenders roofie you, sometimes it's a random person that roofies you like while you're dancing, so you just gotta be careful. Be very, very careful.
Have you heard about the things at the raves with people getting like pricked at raves?
Pricked? Oh yeah. Every time if you go to raves or you rave a lot. I mean, I rave a lot. I'm a big raver.
Where do you guys go raving?
I love raving. That's my favorite place to be. Other than clubs, like I love raving.
Yeah.
But there's this thing that happens in raves where they take needles and they poke people inside the raves and they lace them with a bunch of like random shit that they don't know what it is, so they're just completely unconscious. And honestly, don't go to raves. If you're trying to be in some bad shit, don't do that. Like definitely don't do that.
Don't go to a rave really fucked out of your mind.
Oh, absolutely not. I have another story to tell you.
Yeah.
But basically,
Paul, I think these girls are hired. Like we could literally just walk away.
Basically,
and
I went to a rave.
they can fill our show.
I literally
they can
went
have
to
their own segments.
I went to a rave 2 months ago.
Okay.
And basically at this rave, I was like chill. We went to the first rave. It was fine. And then they kicked us out of the first rave. I was like, what the fuck? You're fucking fake. And then we went to another rave in the same area of like downtown LA. And then
She got in some random
I got
fucking
into
guy's
this random
car.
guy's car because he was like, come with us. Like we're with a bunch of people. Like we're
Basically,
chill.
she
We're
doesn't
gonna
have
drink
a brain.
together. We're gonna be okay. And then I went in this guy's car with my friend. We were drinking all this shit, smoking all this shit. I get into his
Smoking
line.
and drinking. See
I
where
get
that
into
gets
his
you,
line.
ladies.
Guys,
I mean, did mom and dad not teach you anything? Sunday school? Come on.
I get into into the line for the next rave, and apparently, at some point of the night, I like fall and hit my head.
She blacked out
really hard. I didn't black out. I got a concussion, guys.
Wow.
Because the entire night, I was functioning through the entire night, but I didn't remember a single thing that I did that entire night.
Wait, I
These-
think
I
Nina's
feel
getting
like
her
these
tattoo.
girls are like planning on like drugging us now. Like I feel like it's
Guys,
just
guys,
it's
we're
an
chill.
act. You
We're
guys are good,
Chill,
right?
chill. I'm literally sober right now.
You're sober?
Yeah.
She's sober.
I'm dead ass sober.
She's
Not for
definitely.
long. I just let this split.
She smokes a little weed, but she doesn't smoke as much as me.
Okay.
I'm definitely
Not the designated driver.
not the designated driver. Yeah, exactly.
I am definitely not the designated driver.
I'm not the designated
None of
you
us
driver.
are
guys,
the
we don't
designated
encourage you
driver
guys to
tonight.
drink and drive. So remember, don't drink and drive.
No, we Uber.
We Uber all the time.
Don't ever get a
Sponsor
drink
us,
in
Uber.
Tulum.
Don't
Uber.
get a drink.
Don't suck on the limes.
Don't tuck on the line.
And don't go to raves in LA, bro. I swear to God, you'll have the worst time of your life.
I mean, do raves exist still?
Have you been
raves exist
Dude,
still?
are you
I'm
serious?
just joking, you guys. Because I know underground clubs.
All
like,
right, I
don't
want to
know if
give
they're
the
called
story
raves,
a
are
9
those?
out of 10. My vote for the story is a 9 out of 10.
I think you're very intrigued because we're very interesting.
I love how you made it a competition. I didn't even know. Can I?
I'd like to see a more interesting story than ours.
Okay, I have to go watch my friend get this tattoo.
My friend's
But
getting a tattoo.
We loved this conversation.
And we will be
Oh
back
no! Did
in
you just
15
make the girls leave with that comment?
We will be back in
Come
15
back.
minutes.
Yeah, we'd love to see the
After
tattoos.
we will show you our friend's fresh tattoo, and we will provide some more interesting commentary. Thank you for having me.
We'd love you.
Do you want to
Thanks
hit the
for
split
stopping by.
before you go?
I would love to. Thank you.
That's a little
Thank you for being so generous.
generosity.
And it's filterless. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Was that filterless? No, there's a small filter.
Well,
at the
not
end.
like a.
Well, there's no like solid like
Oh, I
filter.
hate those.
That's
Don't,
great.
no,
the
you
THC.
can't bring
Well-
that. Don't bring that to the fucking cipher. When you bring one of those rolled up, like, yeah, those pre-filters,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like you're rolling a cigarette.
No, but dispos only. Dispos
just those.
only.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. I will be back very soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed
Not
our
soon
story.
enough. We loved your story.
Bye.
We're here every Wednesday. Deep in the jungle. Thank you. The girls are blessing us. They're at the tattoo shop right now. We see them getting tattoos by one of the vendors that's here weekly.
You did a good job.
And
I hope so.
yeah, we love you. She did a good job. We love our angels that show up on the show.
Man, those was Charlie's angels right there, bro. Definitely.
We getting blessed with the angels. We getting blessed with people.
Wow.
The vibes are right. I see Mark Lewis in the house.
Yeah, he a tattoo artist, huh?
Mark Lewis is a big DJ over here, Hollywood legend. He's been spinning. No, not this one. The other one with the red Adidas, the stripes, the sneaks. I had him on the show. I'm not sure who this gentleman is right here, but that'd be cool.
I think he's a tattoo model. I think I've seen him in a couple magazines.
That's what's up. I
Yeah.
see some work on
His
him.
style is cool. Like, I like his style. You know.
Yeah.
His girl is cool. You know, that's a good couple right there. Nice couple.
Raw.
You gotta give people their flowers sometimes, bro. You know.
Flowers. A whole bouquet sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, bro. He got the Ant Hardy on. Like, come on, bro. That's fly, bro. That's fly. Come on, bro. That's fly, bro.
Let's go. Love
Let's
kills
go.
slowly.
You feel me? That's hard, bro. He got the plugs.
Yeah,
he got the
connect.
tats everywhere, bro.
Oh,
Come on, bro.
we working energy up
Come
now.
on, bro.
Flexing that
Come
energy.
on, bro. You got that shit on, bro. You
I
got
don't
that
know.
shit
So let me tell you guys. I mean, I'm standing right next to some talented artists. We got tattoos being done. Right next to me, I have someone. I think like soldering or doing something. They're like using some clay or I don't know what it is. Setting stones, diamonds, different stones into people's teeth, so you could come here and get a little sparkle on your
Oh yeah,
grin.
they got 2 gems on the site right now. They making 2 gems right now. Professional, clean.
All right,
legit.
you been watching what's going on over
Oh
there?
yeah, they getting
Yo,
it
fill
in,
us
bro.
up,
They
fill us
getting you
in,
right,
fill us
bless you
in.
down.
Yeah.
Yep, legit.
Yeah, homegirl's over there. I see her.
That's dope.
And inside, dance floor. You know, it was all right. It's not one of those crazy nights here in the jungle, but you know what? We still here. We vibing. We're meeting the community. It's been packed with a whole bunch of cool sit downs and fun guests. We got Sparks in the house. Sparks, what do you got? What do you got for us? Give us a deep question. Don't think too much
we
about
just
it.
talked about gold, right? But I heard that what's that quote in the Bible? Like glitter and gold, something your soul, but if you put your value in heaven instead of gold, something like that. It's like a Bob Marley quote.
Oh, I brought the guys in earlier. I was fresh off of like the House of David, and I was like preaching to them. I introduced the Son of Nazareth to them today.
Yeah.
And Paul's one of my homies. He comes to church with me sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I try to bring. I was telling him we missed tonight, but we definitely made up for it by watching some program today that really hits deep.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard. There's like the new Jesus TV show Chosen, but then Amazon made a show about King David, which is pretty cool. Like, so everyone's trying to like talk about these stories, but King
That's
David
dope.
was kind of a cool dude because like when King David existed, like David and Goliath, Jesus had never been to the planet yet.
Absolutely.
So he was
Old
something cool,
Testament.
you know. Like people always talk about Jesus, but fucking Moses was dope. Like all
Oh
these
yeah,
other
absolutely.
dudes.
The foundation, you know what I'm saying? From Adam to Noah,
Yep.
you know, to Abraham.
I am that I am.
And we're all talking about like Donald Trump and Martin Luther King, and MLK was dope, but like Moses and shit, those dudes, I think we need to rediscover like the pre-Jesus people.
The 10 Commandments, you know what I'm saying? Moses came with the 10 Commandments. You know, that's foundational, you know what I'm saying, to the biblical.
They say you can't really understand what Jesus did if you don't understand what Moses did.
I got the Moses code right
It's all
there.
part of the Melchizedek order, you know what I'm saying? It's all Melchizedek order.
I am
you know?
that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. That I am. That I am. That I am. Let's go.
Yes, praise God, man. All praises due to the Most High.
Yeah, you know what? I want to thank God too for giving me this voice, this podcast, this community, this opportunity. Danny B, Surreal, Lake, everybody here at the Jungle. Really appreciate you guys letting us do this podcast, growing with the community, showing up, and giving us just more than I can imagine. This is just the beginning. This is really just sparking a whole career behind a mic. Definitely getting me more comfortable behind the mic, introducing people, being with people. So I can see the transition and people that are involved. And this is a beautiful thing. If you're here any Wednesday and you're in Hollywood, these guys came from totally different neighborhood. So if you're committed, still come down. It's worth rubbing elbows. It's worth meeting some people.
Shout out Neighbor Skate Shop.
Yeah, there you go. You know, meet people outside your network. Network with other networks. We got people in denim, corduroy, button downs.
Those
guys,
girls, those
guy's
girls
name
were
is
cute.
Lake.
That was like 6 girls in a row. We had like 6 cute girls in a row, but they were all like 17 years old.
They're not 17. You got to be 21 to get in, Paul. What's wrong with you, bro? You're the one that just made that.
That's like girls going wild, huh?
Yeah, no, he was all saying they were 17 years old. You didn't have your
He got
ears
like
on.
he got like 3 Instagram. You got like 3 Instagram accounts in like 1
all
minute.
of us, all of a sudden, he's like plus
All 4 of
100.
them. I need all 4 of the Instagrams, man. All 4 of them. like Birdman said, put some respect on my name. Charlamagne the God.
Let's
Charlamagne the
go.
God. Put some respect on my name.
All right, you guys. I think that's a 2-hour show. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, 12:45. I don't want to finish early. We got 15 minutes. We're just chilling. We're still sipping.
Just riding it out.
What's going on over there? Is that something I can hit?
Yeah, man, I can pass you the joint. Oh, snap. The tree grabbing my hair, man.
Don't let the tree grab your hair, motherfucker. Fight back. You gotta fight back sometimes.
What's going on, Jungle Hollywood?
Oh, no.
Man, y'all got trees that's
That
grabbing these
jungle
here.
come alive here
Heard
at
that
this
she
hour.
Man, shout out D.Lo Flow, man, for bringing the podcast
yeah.
platform, man. We outside, me and it's Jockey GT with the Highbeam Supreme, you know, the building. Man, we just, man, showing love, man, gratitude, you know. All this
So
beautiful
what y'all
people in the
do? Do
building.
you guys make music, or
Yeah.
what y'all do?
I make music, I make beats, I record, I engineer, I graphic design, I chop film. You know, my bro right here,
cool.
he makes fashion, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nice.
We partnership with a lot of dope brands in the community, you know,
Yup.
from here, this side of town to our side of town. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Backwoods, shout out
Yup,
Neighbor Skate
yup.
Shop, shout out Soul
Backwoods.
Folks. You know, shout out Thread House, shout out
Thread
Neighbor
Haus.
Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out Kill West, you know what I'm saying?
D-Flow.
Shout out Neighbor Skate Shop.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel me? Let's
Shout
go.
out D.Lo Flow, you know what I'm
Feel
saying?
me?
Yeah, we doing it, man. You know,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
about you? What kind of projects you
Yeah,
got
we
going on,
should
man?
we should
Yeah.
collaborate. I'm like make websites. I dropped out of med school. I also do like music videos and like
Oh,
making
yeah.
documentaries, and
Yeah,
then I'm
yeah.
learning how to build apps
I
too.
mean, he's pretty humble. He's shot things.
dope.
He's worked
That's
with,
dope,
he's
bro.
worked with the
Man,
Black
It's a whole lot
Eyed
of
Peas.
money.
Wow.
Yeah,
He
so
did
we should
music
collab.
video and doing graphic design for them.
Yeah.
He basically can take someone's image and bring it to life
and then we
online.
can like build an app for your community and monetize and empower your community.
Man.
Yeah. We need. You got
Absolutely.
Instagram too?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. You got
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
Instagram tonight, man.
everybody's tonight.
Network
Let's
party,
go.
man.
Yeah.
That's
The
what's
Network
happening.
D-Flow show, man. We
Power-
networking on the
Power
D-Flow
Network.
show,
Come
man.
down to the
Feel
table,
me?
scan the QR
He brought us all the way
codes.
to Hollywood, where it's really hood still. Like
Yeah, Hollywood. Let's go. We're having a good time. It's early still. Night's young, and my drink's half full. So they gave me a big cup. You know, one bartender gives me that cup, another bartender gives me this cup. But it's all good. One gives me mezcal, and the other one gives me tequila. But yeah, follow us all around. You can follow at D.Lo.
We need exactly what you do. Anything for the community, you know?
Yeah, building platform, empowerment community platforms.
Yes.
To monetize and empower all of your fans.
Yes.
Folk only fans. This is only something else.
Wait, no, you don't even know. We had like runner up
Gratitude.
of a Pulitzer Prize nominee
Yes,
on the
yes.
show today with us.
Today was a big day. Today was a big day.
Holy moly, Paul! Like,
Yes.
wait until you see the playback on that one.
Yes.
Lee, right?
Man.
Lee was here,
Man.
and
The comedian was pretty funny too.
yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Henry was here.
I liked it. I liked everybody's topic today. Everybody's topic was pretty.
We're just vibing.
You know,
topics are
straightforward.
changing.
It was straightforward, like, you know. It was
Paul,
very
wait. You
straightforward.
still had a question, right? What was your deep question? Were you in the question mode?
Let's find the quote on ChatGPT. What's the quote? Glitter and gold can something your soul, but believe.
Oh,
seek ye first the
wait.
kingdom
Let's
of
ask
heaven.
Miss Chrissy real quick. Miss
Oh,
Chrissy,
by
do you have
Bob
a
Marley,
question
by
for
Bob
us?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the
I
Bob
forgot what
Marley.
song that was.
Let me look it up. What's the?
We need Miss Chrissy to ask us a
Some
question that
diamonds
we
is
could
better
all
than
answer.
gold and
I'm
silver.
trying to think
I
of
forgot
one.
how it
Give me
goes.
some- right
That
on
is
the
a Bob
spot.
Marley
you know,
song,
you got
though.
things
Yeah, I
so
think so.
on the spot. You know, well, I'm always about goals, and you know, what can I say?
Bro.
She's saying,
Yeah.
she's saying,
You see how
Danny,
they all
you
came
better
around?
cut that crap
That shit was
out.
crazy, bro.
What's up, yo? Sorry, Miss Chrissy got me. Oh, she love. Oh, now you want me? You can't say what's up. I gotta pose, okay?
I need a question. I need a question for Danny.
Question. What's the question?
I need a question for you.
No, we want a question that we could ask everybody at the panel right now.
Yeah. Let's go.
Come on, Nicole.
Come on, Nicole.
What? Did you just ask me if you what?
Pinky Lee.
Oh, do I shop online? I thought you asked me if I had like one of those sites online.
Man.
Whoa.
Man.
I thought Miss Chrissy was trying to get on my
Whoa.
OF. Wow. What?
You going viral, bro.
Three things on your grocery shopping list. Wait,
Oh,
What?
okay.
What did you tell us? Top 10 things on our grocery list? Top 3 things. Man, I think I know Paul's shopping list more than I know my shopping list. Are you talking about a food shopping list or like a anything? Okay. All right. Let me reword this question.
All right.
Money's not an option.
Okay.
Dreaming is what we do for a living.
Damn. I like
What
that.
are your top 3 buys when there ain't nothing stopping you? When you got that FU money, that's that new movie we were working on. So imagine you have that FU money. You're not held back. What are your top 3 buys? That's a good question. I'm interested
What is
to see
my
what
top
Paul
3
says.
buys?
That's a really
Yeah.
good question, bro. Like,
I will buy a mansion so I can house people. I'll buy a building so I can house people.
Okay.
So doing more for the community.
All right.
Cause I just think about it. If you
No, I
if
feel you.
if
You
get
fucking buy
people-
the city, like buy a city,
Like-
create a city that's like, you know,
yes, bro.
you know that I'm part of,
like
for
make,
sure.
Make water free, make electricity free, make certain things not put a price on it. You feel me? If you don't put a price on electricity and water and stuff like that, bro, a lot of people will be surviving.
And I
more,
believe
bro.
that there's been like
Exactly.
civilizations
Too
where
expensive,
like
bro.
the
Like, come on.
Tartarians were like
For real though.
they had free electricity. They
Like, come
they
on,
knew
bro.
how to do it, and then there was just like the selective few that said,
Bro, you could make a light bulb
let's use
come on
tea.
with lemon and
Yeah.
grass and
Yo,
You
didn't
get what I'm
Tesla
saying?
have wireless electricity?
come
That's
on
what-
now. I
Yeah,
feel
we
like
got
that's
Edison
more
now, but I think Tesla made wireless electricity, and then they fucking shut his shit down, just like they shut down electric car or oil cars. Or
It was an African
electric
dude,
cars.
bro. It was an African. Like I
Tesla
think
was African.
No, it was an African dude that came up with cars that was powered by
Oh,
water.
Right. Oh,
Powered by
shit.
water, bro.
Oh yeah, the
Water.
Yeah,
Helicopter. He made a helicopter
yeah.
powered by water, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
they
that's
killed
crazy.
him already.
hydropower.
They killed
Yeah.
him already.
I've seen those things on like social media where they're like keep him alive, and it's like these people that like that
Bro.
guy that created the TV that doesn't need to be plugged in.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the same
bro.
guy.
He made the helicopter and he made a car that was
Yeah, and they
going
were
off
like
of water,
keep
bro.
him alive.
Did you hear about the Russian physicist who got killed because he tried to solve Einstein's work, and then he disappeared like immediately?
No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear
Yeah,
that,
they
bro.
killed. This crazy people just disappear once they threaten the Illuminati.
Yes,
they're gone the next
yes.
week.
Did you hear? Ja, did you hear about the It was a little kid, bro, and he found like he decoded all the pyramids and shit like that, and then he just came up missing.
Yeah,
I forgot his name though, but it was a little kid.
I saw
He
one.
found
I
secret-
saw a young kid that used like some kind of like used AI, and he
Man.
used like the GPSs of where current
They say he wasn't
current
it was from Mars or
pyramids
some
were, and he kind of created a like a pattern and he found where all these other pyramids were, like underneath jungle and stuff. Like you
Underneath
wouldn't
the
notice
ground,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Underneath
Like
the ground,
underneath
bro.
dirt, underneath
It's a whole
trees.
civilization underneath the ground of the pyramids. The top of the pyramids is just a disguise. They rocket. They spaceships is underneath it. Like they whole.
So it's like a pyramid is
shit.
a spaceship parking location.
The pyramid
Like
is,
an underground airport.
all of the pyramids and the Sphinx are just disguises, bro.
Yeah, the pyramid's like the top of the roof of the airport.
they're
The
like-
underground is the
basically.
airport.
Yeah, they're like,
But the
look
pyramid's
here,
just the
while
roof.
like somewhere
Basically.
else is like.
It's just
on,
a roof
bro.
made of stone, but
Come on,
underneath
bro.
they got spaceships. That sounds like a
on,
crazy,
bro.
like
You can't
A whole
look at it.
science
civilization,
fiction
bro.
movie.
You can't look at it at a material level. You gotta look at it from a spiritual level,
Yes,
from an etherical
yes.
level.
Yeah.
You know, on the next plane.
Yeah,
That's
the
good.
Anunnakis,
You
the
know,
Anunnakis, man.
the
Yeah,
spiritual
Anunnaki.
side.
Yes.
You know, the
Jesus was
astral
from
plane.
Pleiades, and then Anunnaki are like from Mars.
Whoa,
They're like
whoa,
the
whoa!
war, the war
Jesus was
people,
from Pleiades.
or something
This
like
is
that. He
the
works
first
with
time
the he
hearing
works
this
with the
claim.
Pleiades, but then the Anunnaki are Mars people. They're like the
Yeah.
reptilian, and then Donald Trump like might be a reptile, or he's just from New York.
I heard that you guys, you know, that whole like time travel book, Baron Trump,
Yeah.
like it was like a book and blah 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 blah.
The Simpsons.
Well, when you
Watch The
activate,
Simpsons.
when you activate your DNA, when you activate your chakras,
Your
when,
God
when you
chakra.
activate your quantum field, you realize that everything you say, everything you see, is all activated within the all, within the oneness of
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
And all dimensions and all frequencies and all light.
Yep.
You know, and it's
We
all
in
mass
within
and
time,
energy
within
cube.
time and space. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the frequency. When you
Yes.
meditate, you open that up within your channel, your DNA.
Yes.
We all have. We all got it.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
do.
we all got it.
6 protons,
You know?
6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 666.
Yeah, our DNA holds so much information. They say that every part of our cells in our body can all become a liver cell, a heart cell, a brain cell, a banana, but they know what to do. They get guided by the intelligence of the human body. But there's the book called Earth, the Living Library that says that all the races from all over the corners of the planet stored the DNA of. That's why there's so much diversity in animals here. There's like 200,000 types of animals. So not only is our body storing stuff, but all the plants, everything on this
Yeah,
earth is like
it's
a living
alive.
library.
It's alive, bro.
So
the
this-
trees and shit
The
like
the
that.
Akashic records. They call it the Akashic records.
Yeah, yeah.
The records of
Ooh.
eternal life.
Now we're getting
Yeah.
deep. With
Yeah,
Akashic.
like it's like Doctor Strange. It's like in the
Yeah.
the
Oh my
metaverse, the
God.
fifth dimension.
Look at this piece. Everybody think it's a Doctor Strange piece.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of like that.
Everybody think it's a Doctor Strange piece, man.
Yeah,
You feel me?
He's the
But yeah, man.
green
You know, off the coastline of Cuba,
Really?
there's pyramids
Have you
underwater.
seen that movie, Power Rangers?
Man, of course.
Bro,
That's
they
a
had
classic, bro.
Well, no, they got the new one. Like they did one like 4 years ago or something.
Before what? Before the White Ranger died?
Yeah, this is like no, they did like a remake on the whole story. It's a movie, not like a TV show. And they do a
'Cause
movie.
he was the most epic one, bro.
Yeah, no, the seasons.
When he
are,
came,
like,
and remember his brother was on one of the seasons too.
I
think
used
he
to know
turned
one
into
of the
Green
guys that
Ranger.
was like a stunt double on that show.
I heard Power Rangers was like about something. There's like a conspiracy
Yes.
behind it. It's like it's either I don't know if it's good or bad.
Go Power
You know where they got it from,
Rangers.
right?
Where?
They one of
Japan.
the guy. Yes.
It was like they
Yes.
literally used like
Yes.
90% of the TV
whole
show that
thing.
was broadcast here. Yeah,
Yeah.
was already shot
Yes.
in Japan. It
Yep.
was like kooky.
But it wasn't
and-
in English. It was in.
Yeah, they just
Chinese.
redubbed it
Yeah,
and
language.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
And they just,
Yeah.
they, just,
yeah.
they just made it more appealing. That's all.
That's
They
what
made
I was
it more
watching when I was in kindergarten,
Wow.
man. Golly.
Yeah, that's
Kindergarten stuff, man.
true. For real, for
God.
real. I
Yeah.
grew up on that, man. Like, you know, that's a classic, bro. Hey Arnold and you feel me, like Cow and Chicken, Baboon, and if you pay attention to the '90s cartoons compared to the 2000s, the '90s cartoons was teaching us how to be more mom and dads. These cartoons nowadays is teaching you on same sex, bro. If you watch these cartoons, bro, you watch
Yeah.
them, bro. Watch SpongeBob. Watch the cartoons, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it because when you got
Man.
kids, you gotta watch that, bro. Because
You need to watch
that's
that.
what's programming the kids, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of gay
Come on,
ass
bro.
shit in SpongeBob.
Come on, bro. It's
SpongeBob
program-
gets like a little gay sometimes, but then like yeah,
Man.
back in the day
I mean,
it was
there's
more
gay
meaning-
everywhere
meaningful.
though. Right now,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
now it's just you can't even. Like,
yeah, we don't
it's-
even know if Michelle Obama was a guy or a girl.
I heard that.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
shit looked creepy.
Oh
bro.
no, we going
I heard
to where
some shit
we go
about Oprah,
off
too.
camera.
I heard some
Oprah.
shit. Yeah, bro.
Oh man,
Bro.
Rabbit hole
never
getting real
heard
deep,
this.
man. It's the
Oh, and I'm
Matrix, man.
hooked now.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you can't start an Oprah
Bro,
conversation.
Bro,
and
I
not
heard some shit
continue.
about Oprah, bro.
Tell me. Supreme.
That's
what
that's your
have you
dude,
heard?
bro.
Roller coaster of the
I
Monopoly.
heard Oprah a dude, bro.
Okay, so I wanted to start an app. I mean, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I wanted to start an app that was called Adam's Apple.
Man.
And it was just like to make sure so you don't get catfished, and for us to know, like, you know, like we can transition, but the history should still be there.
With the transition.
Because like I changed my name, right?
Yeah.
And I've had like, you know, backgrounds that like, you know, I had to go you know, in front of a judge and talk about why I want to change my name and things like that for creative purposes and yada yada yada. But like, you can literally change your whole identity, your whole sex, your whole appearance.
Yes.
And it's pretty scary if you don't. I don't know. I feel like you should be responsible and have to be able to either, you know, kind of resonate with where you came from, so that like everyone else is aware too. Like you shouldn't. I don't know. It
has to be an integrity.
Topic.
If you're gonna change your gender or change your name, there should be a spiritual reason. Like if you go to India, then your name is not Paul; it's like Baba Paul or whatever.
Guys, I feel like
you know,
I feel like
and then if you get married, a woman gets married, she changes her last name. But if you get married to a guy, then you change your last name. But if you get married to God, then you change your first name.
No Diddy, man. No Diddy. No Diddy, bro.
No, we're not that. No Diddy. There's no tunnels
Diddy,
in this fucking place.
Man.
No.
Yeah,
you know, you gotta watch out for Diddy, bro. Cause
Highbeam Supreme.
No, I just thought about that the other day. Like Puff Daddy is still in. That nigga's still in jail. He's probably getting angry as fuck.
Bro,
man,
like that dude, he's accepting his reality whether he's willingly or
they
unwillingly.
Just said no to like cross exams. No witnesses coming back.
Bro, I heard he had Usher running out his room, man, with his butt bleeding, bro.
Oh no.
Oh
man, like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You guys better check for some explosive devices on the way home underneath your vehicle.
That's crazy.
That's some good weed, man. Some good weed, hey. D.Lo.
We're just joking here.
Good weed, brother.
Yeah, it's just jokes, man.
He said check for some explosive devices under your vehicle when you get home.
Oh shit, did I say that?
Whoa.
I said before you leave the club, bro. Not when you get home. Then it's too late, Paul.
Elephant just ran came in the room like, whoa.
Yeah.
Damn,
what's going on? Are we gonna get a
God
no.
must have spent a little more time
damn.
on you. That was my original cover.
I was just about to invite them on the show too. I was about to be like, "Yo, come on the show." You're like, "Damn, oh man."
Oh, I have a commercial for Adam's Apple. If you are a suffering character of OnlyFans, please tune in to Adam's Apple.
Bro, you know what? I would get fucking downloads on my fucking shit.
Damn.
I would have all the conspiracies. I'd have like the question mark button. So it's like ones that were not 100%, but then we start getting like feedback from like people that went to college with them, and we really bring it back to Chicago. It seems like a lot's happening in Chicago. You just mentioned it in Oprah. I feel like Michael was from Oprah. So I mean Chicago. So the Windy City's a little windy, if you know what I'm saying.
Man, you see what happened to Lil Durk, man? He's still in there, man.
I don't know Lil
What did
Durk.
Lil Durk do?
There, man.
Yeah, we don't know Lil. Do you know Lil Durk?
He got a RICO case. He had caught a RICO case.
Oh man,
That's what they were trying to do with Diddy, huh? At one point, but then they threw that out the window. They can't RICO that.
They finally got the guy
Does
that
RICO
trying to
mean
get Nipsey too.
Does RICO mean you stole a truck or you robbed a bank?
No,
No,
What is
RICO
RICO?
is like,
Conspiracy.
yeah.
It's like mafia. Like it's like mafia.
Oh, well, okay.
It's like a
that's some heavy
stalemate
shit.
in chess. Like you can't even finish. It's like
yeah, like it's
you
Yeah.
can't
it's
even
something where
prosecute
you're gonna be in
because
jail for a long time, pretty much.
It means you're
Yeah.
working with the wrong families.
I seen that. I seen
You're
that
gonna be in jail for a long time, bro.
Basically.
I seen
You're
that
not
weird.
wanting to do no RICO case, bro.
I seen that
you
weird.
don't want no
RICO
RICO.
case.
You know what? I guess
Nah,
I'm not
bro.
gonna be able to say it.
Bro,
I
say it,
shouldn't
say it,
say
say it, bro.
At first, I thought you were saying RIPO, like
No.
repoed, like when you get your truck
No.
repoed.
No,
I don't
RICO.
think-
I was like, no,
RICO.
RICO.
You know, I was about to say, what do you think about that video
That's why you
of
gotta say
Nipsey
pray it up.
Hussle and Diddy?
Oh,
I know you've seen it then.
Oh man, the video. Oh
Like,
man.
what's
when you
happening
try to
there?
tell him to shh.
Yeah,
It's like, nah, turn that
but
shit up, nigga.
and then also like,
clap,
and also
clap,
knowing
clap,
like,
clap.
You
can't
know,
control a nigga
there's
like
gonna-
that, bro.
Exactly.
That's a street nigga, bro.
There's gonna be some people.
That's a street nigga, bro.
There's gonna be some people
From the
you
Crenshaw
can.
district.
The girls were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some people you can give a little like something in the drink, and they're a little woosy goosey,
Man.
and they're gonna take it, and they're gonna take it in the butt. They're gonna get raped or something like that.
Wow.
And then there's other people that if you even try something like that, or if you've done something like that,
Yes.
they don't give a fuck if you got video.
Yes.
They're about to come at you.
No,
They're gonna
facts.
do something, and then that's when all of a sudden, even with the threats and stuff,
Yes.
action is taken.
Yes.
So I just want truth. This guy, oh my God, you over here every week. Are you coming on today? You want to come and say hello? You want to come say hello? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Love you guys. Yeah. Jungle Hollywood.
Man.
Irish in the house. Chilling. We're gonna be finishing up the show right now. Let's do a little button. What do you guys want?
That's a nice sweater, man.
Nice sweater, the drip.
Yeah. It's a nice drip. Check out his drip. You see his pants? You put those together, you know.
Like that.
Came in looking like Hitler and stuff like that, you know. Look like the modern day Hitler.
So wait a minute. Okay, that's another conspiracy. That Trump. Okay, this is what I was going to. That Trump whole conspiracy of Barron, the time machine, right? So there's a time machine that they find out, and then it's called Barron Trump. It's like from the 1860s, a book, and it literally talks about Barron Trump. Have you seen that? Oh my God! Wait till I show you this later on at the lab, bro. It's fucking crazy. So Barron Trump is a character in a book that was already written in like the 1800s.
Was this his book?
No, 1800s. It wasn't Trump, right? Like, but they're saying the book was all about time travel.
Okay.
That
Was it
there
from
was
the
a
Trump
tower.
family?
Yeah, like they're saying that it is Barron, and even the picture that they use in that print looks just like
think I heard of that
Barron
book.
Trump.
I think I heard that.
And they're saying that Barron Trump and like that Donald Trump is actually a family of Hitler, like descendant of Hitler. It's weird.
Damn.
And that like there's all these ancient families, and like they even say that like all the presidents are somehow related except for one.
Well, we all know about the Skull and Bones. Like every president joined Skull and Bones fraternity before they became president.
Yeah, and every president, like literally, except for one, there was a kid that did it. It was like a 12-year-old kid that did like the genealogy of all the presidents. That they're all somehow connected except for one to like a certain lineage. So that's freaking weird.
Either Obama or Trump are probably weird.
They
We're in the land.
Obama relates to all the presidents, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Bloodline.
We're in the
They all
land
in
of
the skull
truth,
and
though.
bones,
Hopefully,
in the skull and
hopefully we're in the era of truth, and we get truth.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up, girl? You want to come say hi? Join the boys. It's good to see you. Everyone's
Hello, how are you?
come join us. Oh wow! Meow, meow,
Yo,
meow,
what's
meow.
Welcome to the D.Lo show.
What's up? We're just
Oh, let
drinking
me turn you
mezcal.
up. Here you go.
Good to be back.
Let
Good
me-
to be back.
There you are.
Yeah.
Can I get a high five?
High
around
five.
the
How are
whole
you?
table? The whole table.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, how are you
How do you
guys?
play the
This
noises?
is Feather Girl right here. Feather Girl, Highbeam Supreme
I'm
right
fine.
here.
Thank you for asking, Queen.
Beam Supreme.
Highbeam Supreme.
Highbeam Supreme.
Yes.
Okay, okay, nice.
I'm a fashion designer, you know, and right now I'm a fashion designer and I'm also a tattoo artist, a barber, and a content creator, and also just radical. That's it. You feel me? I'm just me. You feel me?
Oh, nice. Just being yourself,
Yes.
authentic,
Yeah.
and just keep moving forward at it.
And flowing. We know all about that. How many times have you reinvented yourself? That's a question of the podcast right now.
How many lives did it take to get to this level?
Yeah, right.
103.
Like that's like a common thing that I keep. Damn, you've been counting, huh, Paul?
Yeah, I'm at 103.
That's
this-
just the
this
times that
lifetime.
he's with you to count
Just
for.
on planet Earth alone, but if you include Jupiter, it's 200.
Because of the distance, huh?
Wow. Love it.
Dope.
That's like a song. 200 lifetimes ago, I fell in love with you. No, maybe not. I'll work on it.
What you do, by the way?
I make I actually sell jewelry as well. I was just at Space Taco. I'm at Catch a Favor now. It's like a new little emo spot. So I'm kind of like at different little genres of music.
You made those?
No, these are friends right here, like resin jewelry. This one glows in the
Nice.
dark. So I wear other people's products.
See, you guys support your friends,
So you're
even
a
if
brand
you're a creative
ambassador.
person.
Yes.
You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me.
You got
Other people's
Instagram?
products.
You got Instagram?
Yes, I do.
Follow
I
me on
do.
Instagram. You got
Stop
your
it. Stop it, Supreme.
Instagram number 5.
Hey, yo, next time I'm gonna
that's
put
so
it.
you can see what I
No,
do,
I'm
too.
gonna have everyone sign my paper. I'm gonna have a barcode that
Whoa,
says
bro.
"Follow Supreme."
Commission royalty
I'm
agreement.
Everyone
Supreme
gets a QR
fan
code.
club.
Everyone gets a QR code. Follow this person.
Yeah,
this
no,
person,
it's
this
all
person.
for Supreme.
If your life
Supreme
moves forward,
chain.
you owe God 10% of your tithing.
You're supposed to give him 10%, or back to the church, right?
Or you could just pay D.Lo Flow. Here's our whatever, how to pay us.
No, that's how to get us on Spotify. Sweet. We're making connections here. We've been blessed.
And let me know if you ever need a model for some design.
We're power networking at the jungle.
Music videos. Check out this award-winning design right here. This collaboration with Backwoods, Salvation Army, Thread Haus, and beautiful hoodie with some pockets in the front, different sectors, sewn in pockets, utilitarian. We got 4 pockets in the front. I like that. Oh yeah.
Feel that material.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Soft.
Very soft, you guys. Very soft.
That's cool.
Let me see that.
That's lit.
Oh.
How much is it going for now?
Oh, that right there, that's a good.
This is lit. You know why? Because I always wanted to look like a cigarette holder box. This is dope, man. How'd you pull this off?
No, you wanted to hold one
Backwards.
while you wore
Thank you.
Backwards.
Like, this shit looks legit. Like a huge, like you're like a SpongeBob SquarePants made up, shaped like a cigarette box.
Basically,
You know what? You should be a sponge. You should be a SpongeBob wearing a box,
I'll call
holding
this-
a cigarette box, pretending like one of them has a joint and then the other one has like that gum cigarette.
Yeah.
And you get all.
It's the
all in
jungle.
one.
See what happens at this hour.
No.
Go ahead.
So my intentions was creating this. This is all upcycling leftover scrap to show you if you're really about the planet or you're really a real vegan. To show you that it's better to reproduce instead of
Recycle.
trying to use new materials.
I heard they call it upcycle.
This got me a
recycle.
deal with Salvation Army, and this got me a deal with
cool.
Backwoods, and also Thread Haus. So obviously the aesthetic that I designed, I think it's very good. You know, I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's very
cool.
quality.
And it's
You know?
Let's go.
recycled. That's cool.
Thank you.
It's
I
like
appreciate
organic
that.
food, except it's clothing.
Exactly. You feel me? To me, like I said, it's to me. I like the piece. Everybody else like the piece too. So, feel me? I just added the pockets because I wanted, just in case if you need somewhere to put your phone or you feel me, anything. Like you said, cigarettes, cigarette boxes, they come in handy. It's like a
Girls' Instagram accounts written on love notes.
You
Those are for like
Back
far
in the day
left
in high
pocket.
school.
You just no. It happens here at the D.Lo table.
Oh
They
my God.
passing notes over to Supreme while he's sitting here. Phone numbers, deals are happening, and we're having a good time. The girls were clapping. Someone got
easy
that
put money in
tattoo.
there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's for. It's the money bag, bro.
Money bags. I have a girlfriend of mine, Maika. She sells money bags. You guys should do a co-op together. She literally sells money bags for dancers. She's a
I'm in love
dancer
with
also.
collaborations, bro. I'm in love with collaborations.
Yeah, she's a pole dancer, and she makes money bags for after the girls make their collection of bills. They put them in these like high fashion bags, and she be selling them. They're doing really well. Money bags.
Yeah, because I keep mine's real old school. I keep it in like a Ziploc bag.
I like Ziploc bag. Yeah.
So that would be tight. You feel me?
Shit.
I keep my money in a Ziploc bag. No cap, bro.
Okay.
No cap, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell nobody where I keep my money at. You know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all won't even know. Nope.
But no,
keep
for
my
real,
money
like, I
in a
wanna
see-through. In a see-through. Hell no.
I want to make like fashion stuff with
You
a
know,
lot
in a
of.
sandwich bag. I keep my shit in a sandwich bag.
Oh,
bro.
a sandwich bag is better than. Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking like a sandwich, like Ziploc, like
Nah,
a see-through. I was like, no, you
Nah,
can't.
sandwich bag,
All
bro.
right.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like the ones you make sandwiches in.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we're getting deep.
I got
Like, you
so
know,
deep
you know, when
right
you pack
now.
your lunch for work. You know,
I
those
am
type of
deep in
sandwiches.
the jungle.
So
If anybody,
what else is new with you guys?
I mean,
What's going on?
nothing.
Music-wise,
Working on a new movie called "Fuck You Money," and new horror film. Also, that's happening. Podcasting. It's the summer. Hopefully, I can get my ass to fucking Portugal if I can. Go see some family. I was on the East Coast for 2 weeks. Just got back last week.
How was it?
It was good. I got to see my dad, my brother, my sister, my nephews, my nieces. I went to Central Park, met up with some friends, met some new friends that are musicians in Brooklyn and they're like killing it in Manhattan and stuff. So it was good to get around. You know, I'm gonna get back there. You know, let's podcast our way. You guys, we're at our limit. I gotta start wrapping this up. We're gonna be here next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm glad I can make it to the end.
Yeah, I'm glad you joined us. We were gonna wrap up like way before. We were already going 20 minutes longer. So
you got enough content.
yeah,
wow.
plenty.
To choose from. Enough to choose from.
And we have a beautiful smile to end the show.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Very
We
awesome.
love you guys.
Awesome.
Tune in next week, and God bless.
Hey, you look so cute.
Amen.